Howdy, 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 and thank you for joining us tonight, everybody. We're going to give it a few minutes while everybody starts getting in and chat and everything and see how everybody's doing. Thank you all for joining us. This tonight is another special chat-a-thon we have renamed as the Boobathon. If you're not familiar with it, and I don't know how you're not familiar with it, it is due to the fact that Scientology and the city of Chicago just don't seem to realize what is important and what is not. Chicago actually effected an arrest on Nance Drew for the most stupid thing I've ever seen in my life. On top of that, they have done it. Scientology is really pushing to get this one going through the courts. So Nance is needing help with her legal fees on everything. She has an attorney that she's going to be either has or is putting on retainer, and she needs to be able to help fund that. So that's what we're doing here tonight. And if you keep an eye on the bottom of the screen, folks, we have the link here. This is to Nance's actual line where you can be able to make donations to it. And hopefully we're going to push her over the top. We'll bring her in right now. Nance, how are we doing, hun?
Hello, everyone. Doing well, thanks.
So how much are we needing?
About 2K. Marilyn and the fine folks over at Coffee Cults and Crafts helped out a lot. So yeah, it's about $2,000 now.
All right. Yeah, we got a good grouping in here tonight that are going to be coming in and letting us know about their feelings on everything, and we're going to, keep going with it. But I want to announce that we do have some items that have been donated that folks are going to have up for our auction tonight. I'm going to go ahead and pull those up. First one, this is from Tilty Bird, correct?
Yes.
All right. So we had originally had two. Now we have three items that I'm going to pull up the third one in just a moment here. This first one is the Labyrinth. And I think it's a pretty neat piece of artwork there. It's indicative of the movie Labyrinth, or the hedge mazes through the Harry Potter movies. And as you see there, that's a handcrafted piece. That's 8.5 by 11 on that, hand painted. And then here's the next one, which is Kids Cannot Consent, which is a really nice. I'm loving the shading on the balloons. I'm loving the color contrast throughout the whole thing. So, folks, those are the first two items that are going to be up there. And if you want to make bids on those, make sure that you include in there that what they're for. And if you give me just a second, I'm trying to find the other piece that you sent me. There's been a lot of folks who have jumped in and said, hey, I want to be part of this. I want to help out with it. And we're just trying to get through all of them. Let's see here. Well, if I can ever find it. So, Nance, you want to tell us what is going on so far, how this got to be where we're at?
Yeah, well, I was protesting here in Chicago at the org, and we were doing some chalk art. Mainly three of my other fellow protesters were. And earlier in the day, we had some signage up, and Chadwick Burke came out and after he called the police and said, oh, you need to take the signs down. You have to have a permit for it. And the police agreed with it. So we complied. We went ahead and put more signs on my vehicle that was parked out front, and some tripods that we had. So that didn't help them much. Made it a little worse for them. And then, a few hours later, that's when we were doing more chalk art, and they really didn't like some of the verbiage that were direct quotes from L. Ron Hubbard that Corn Freak was putting down. And so Chadwick had come out again without calling the cops yet, and started just immediately throwing water down with a bucket and scrubbing roughly with a brush. And me and Corn were trying to protect the chalk art. She sat down on her piece, and I was standing over another piece, and he just kept coming at us. He would come into our personal space. I would get in front of him, but he would come towards me. Anyways, he claimed at one point that we touched, and that was battery. And he went inside and called the cops. The cops came maybe in 15, 20 minutes. When we call, it's about 2 hours or never.
I find that really interesting.
Yeah. And they went in, talked to them for a while. There was no sergeant present this time. Before, there were sergeants present. Apparently, they had called the sergeants, and they came out, and one of them already had their gloves on without even talking to us, without looking at video. Even though we told them that were live streaming, they didn't want to hear it from us. They were just going to arrest me. So we pleaded with them to look at the video, and they did look at a portion of some of the video, and then went into Scientology for another half hour or so, and came back out with gloves on again, ready to arrest me, saying, okay, well, it wasn't your hand that touched him, it was your boob.
How dare you?
And you are going to get arrested. So I proceeded to tell them I have shoulder issues. I just had surgery not too long ago, and a broken humerus head on one shoulder, and that they needed to cuff me in front. They declined. They did double cuff me. That was my second request. Spouse got on the phone with them. She knows the laws very well. She's former CPD, and told them, you have a policy. You're supposed to cuff someone in front if they have medical issues like this. And they said, I don't know of any kind of policy. And so anyways, they put me in there, and it was a really painful and rough ride to the station, and a bad experience, of course. Who has a good experience in jail? But that was my very first arrest.
Well, I think a lot of people really, really enjoy their time in jail. That's why it's, everyone wants to go. So,
right. So, yeah, it was an 80-degree day out there in Chicago that day, really hot. And I was soaked from sweat from protesting for 6 hours straight. And then to be in the lockup where it's freezing for 5.5 hours was just torture. I mean, I thought I was in there for maybe 24 or more. They were going to hold me the whole weekend because I think it was a Friday or a Saturday. A lot of things went through my head, but thank God. Well, 5.5 hours later, I was out.
That seems to be something that happens quite a bit, is making sure people get arrested on a weekend or over a holiday. So things get elongated, so it takes that much longer. So I understand that the first time Chadwick didn't show up, and the case had to be, did they dismiss it at that point because he didn't show up, or did they adjourn it till he would be able to come?
So they dismissed it with, I think it's without prejudice. So he had 160 days to refile. And I found out later that that was May 20th. 3 days later, then his lawyer did refile. And then went down there for the second appearance. How many times have I been there? Twice now. And he did actually show up this last time. Now, it was kind of a funny experience. I'm supposed to be served with that. I was never served. The only reason I knew that I needed to appear was because my lawyer was checking every day, twice a day, to see if something would pop in the system. So then June 10th, I went down, and there was Chadwick. I happened to sit right behind him. I was with my spouse, and I didn't recognize him, but she did. And she's like, that's the guy. That's the guy. And I was texting Windy City Thetan Watch. He sent me a picture. I'm like, oh my God, it is. I couldn't recognize him because he was so much skinnier, and his eyes were sunken in. He had a lot of facial hair. Like, I think he was in the RPF for the whole or something.
Really?
Well, that's what some other second and third gens have told me. That's what they probably believe, because we hadn't seen Chadwick. Say about 7 days after the incident, he just disappeared from Chicago, and we continued protesting.
I'm wondering what happened to that guy that tried to steal JDSA's phone. I mean, we haven't seen anything out of that guy in how long?
Right, well, Curtis.
We've got some folks that are backstage waiting to get in here. Where is Chad back there? So here he comes running up. All right. So of course we can't have a Chadathon without Chad, and we specially named this one the Boobathon, but this is just a amalgamation of the Chadathons that we had. So Chad, anything you got to say on this?
Oh, I mean, it's ridiculous, obviously, what happened to you, but it's a good cause, obviously, that we're all pulling together.
Yeah, that's the thing. We need to come out as a community and show our support as a community. I've talked about it. I don't know how many times that there's so many different levels and phases to this. We have the the folks who are doing the live streaming, that are doing the, the content about Scientology, the breaking news about Scientology, ways that we can come at Scientology. But we also have the protesters that are out there that are actually confronting the Scientologists right there at their own, at the missions, the orgs, whatever they are. So it's been an ongoing process. We have so many different categories of it, and each and every one of them is very important. And for what they've done to you and the way that they've strung this out, just seems like it's a typical thing for Scientology to be doing. So I'm not surprised that they're doing it, but I'm also surprised at the lengths that the city of Chicago is going to on this, because it's got to be costing them an untold amount of money to keep fighting with us. So let's bring on our next one, and he is one of the three of us that were putting this together, and everybody knows him. He's a good friend of the channel, been on numerous times. Please welcome Sir Crepitus.
Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Nance, good to see you.
Hey, Sir Crepitus.
And now you got two former police officers that are, in behind this, and what are your feelings there, Sir Crepitus?
Yeah, well, I kind of echo your thoughts, John, and I'm just still to this day so shocked that they actually arrested Nance, especially after viewing the video. It's just so unbelievably ridiculous. If it would have been me making that arrest, I would have been so embarrassed. Definitely. And one more thing I want to add is, what kind of man is Chadwick? I mean, if I were Chadwick, I would have thanked Nancy.
Yeah.
Not had her arrested. I'd have been, hey, thanks.
Had it a long time. Got a real good touch assist there, didn't he? And he's got to make a point of it. I'm just like, okay, most guys are like, hey, she brushed me with her boob. He's so offended by it. I'm like, my goodness. So everybody holding back in chat, we're going to be bringing you in just a little bit here. So, and I see you, Pinche Becky. I see you back there. So, let's see here. Just looking at who all we've got a good grouping of people there in chat. So if you want to help out Nance, and you want to help in this legal battle for this, across the bottom of the screen, you're going to see the link scrolling across. And there is, that's where you go and you make your donations. Now, I talked about, we had some items that had been donated. We showed the first two from Tilty Bird. This one is the third item from Tilty Bird. This is a 10 by 12 inches, and is of a forest or a garden that is growing. And as you'll notice, as the plants come up and as they mature, they turn into wonderful, what would you call those, mammary blossoms there?
I think they're boob flower blossoms. I forget what she named it, actually. If I can find it, I'll tell you here in a second.
Okay. Probably orchids, Boobathon orchids or something like that is probably what they are. So
right.
That's I think it's pretty cool. It's so here's what you do, is the items that we're going to be putting up for the auction. It's going to be, basically the boob plants is going to be number one. That's going to be the first item there. That's going to be. Go ahead.
Can I just say, so I found it. It's this piece, I think, is the piece de resistance. I like all three of her pieces, but this is my favorite. It's called the Boob Fruit Blossom Grove, and it's a 9 by 12 on cotton paper. And I believe she did it with some kind of ink art painting. I'm not very artistic at all, but I know it was kind of ink.
It looks like it's a couple of different media there. It looks like we have some kind of possible pencil art along with either watercolor or some along those lines. So
yeah,
it looks good.
All I know is the ink was involved, and she spent almost like 7 days or more on this. So it's very time consuming, this one.
And let's get to number 2 on the list. The second one on the list here, let me pull that up real quick. So as you see, I'm so prepared. My shoulders jacked up today, folks. So I'm trying to get through this best as I can. But here is number 2 on the list. It is the labyrinth painting that Tilty Bird did. And that's on an 8.5 by 11. And as with all the other pieces, these are all hand painted. So they're original pieces. You're not going to see them anywhere else. And then the third one is going to be the balloons right here that say kids
Right.
can't consent. So if you're wanting to make bid on either of those, just put it right into the chat there, what you which one you're interested in, 1, 2, or 3, and then what your offer is on it. This is it's an auction, so it increases whoever bids. And the way you do this is really simple. You go to the link there for Nance Drew that's on the bottom of the screen that's scrolling through. You if you're the winning bidder, you go through, you make your payment, take a screenshot of the confirmation of the payment that you've made, and then you're going to email that to me. And let me put my email address in there. And there we go. Email that screenshot to me, and I will get those to Tilty Bird, and Tilty Bird will send those directly out to whoever wins them. Folks, none of us are touching any of this money. It's all going directly to Nance, and she's going to be the recipient of it. We're taking care of the shipping on that. The next items that we've got here, let me find them real quick here. Let me get up to these. All right. And these are cards made by Mama Opal. Am I correct with that?
Yes, Mama Opal.
Okay, there's the first one, which is going to be the squirrel. Gee, I wonder what that's about. And I will keep bringing these up as we go. I'm just making a list of how we're doing this here, so I make sure we're not getting ourselves in trouble. But there you go.
And they actually move too. You can turn the head and the tail moves.
Do they really?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
It's super cute. She's very creative.
Those are really nice. It's absolutely cute, and it's also very very imaginative. The next one is the rainbow card, and it says, "May a rainbow run inside you in a sky that's always blue." All right. And is there one or two of those?
I know there's the boob one that also moves. I saw a video of that one from her, but
Let's see here.
I don't have it with me right now.
I think
that's it. Yeah, that one definitely moves with the boobs
Yeah, there you
shaking
go.
back and forth.
And this one says, "My breast friend."
Ah,
That's so sweet. I'm so glad tonight's show is within a child-friendly zone there. So,
there's another.
Here's the next one, and this says, "You are the breast." So I'm just making sure I get all these listed down so we're not caught up in it. And it's those are files that won't open for me. Oh, and there's the third one, and this one it says, "Sending a happy hello." So
Got a card for every occasion.
there you go.
Those look like they were a lot to make. That's very nice.
There's a lot. Believe me, folks, you all see the stuff that I do with the laser. So these are on a very, very level with that. These are a lot of handwork that goes into these. You don't just throw these together in a moment's notice. So number one is going to be the boob blossom. Number 2 is the labyrinth painting. Number 3 is the balloons that say kids can't consent. Number 4 is the squirrel. Number 5 is the first set of cards that say, "You are my breast friend." 5 is the rainbow cards. 6 is the first boob card. 7 is the second boob card, and 8 is the third, which is the boob happy card. So make sure that you put them in whichever ones you want, and we'll bring those back up a little bit later as we go here. So let's bring in another member of the channel who has been unbelievable in how that they've been doing things. The behind the scenes work that has been going on. This is one of the things I've been talking about quite a bit, is the fact that we need people who are out there and they are investigating, they're digging up all these different things that are going on, ways that we can combat Scientology. I think she has been one of the leaders in this, and she is amazing in what she does. She's a great friend, someone that I trust as a confidant. I could tell her things and I know that they're not going out there. So I am so happy to have her on board and be part of this family and be a friend of ours. Please welcome Fat Grammy, Mona. How we doing, hon?
Doing wonderful today. How are you guys doing? Okay, I had to laugh because you brought Chad on first, and your words were, we can't have a boobathon without, and then you said, Chad, I was waiting for you
Yeah.
to say a boob.
I think I'd get in trouble for that. So
I thought he was going to say Chadwick, and I was going to be like, okay, that would be a surprise guest.
yeah.
I almost died when you didn't say that. I'm like, oh, missed opportunity. Sorry, Chad. No dissing you. Sorry.
We'll forgive it this time.
It was a
Well,
missed opportunity. Thank you for such kind words. I know I am so honored to be a part of the Boobathon and so pissed off about what they're putting you through. And you know, dang well, it's to prove a point. It's a prove a point that they can make you spend money, they can aggravate you, they can make you have to do whatever you need to do in order to flick them off your shoulder. And it just pisses me off. So this is a great honor to be a part of this with you and to do this.
Well,
So
I've never spoken to you before. I have lurked in your chats. I've listened to you read, and so I'm very happy that you're here. I love the work
are
that
you
you
a
do.
subscribe? Are you
I'm
subscribed?
subscribed, and I watch you. Yes.
Oh, golly,
I don't always
gosh.
chat because I don't want it to turn into a boob chat sometimes. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
oh
a
my God,
lurker.
I'm so honored. Thank you so much.
I think that's a good point you made there, is the fact of, you know, no matter what happens, you're always going to be known as the boob attacker. So
Yes.
this is going to follow you
It will follow me, I think.
for a long time. So
Mhm.
yeah.
It's an unfortunate legacy, but you know, somebody's got to be the breast of the jokes. You know,
And I'll take it. And I, just to clarify, like, I don't mind all the boob puns and all that in the chat. I don't want to detract from what, you know, whoever's saying what they're saying, you know. That's why sometimes I lurk.
That's an excellent statement. I mean, we have so many things that are going on. There's so much division. There's so many people acting out that are, you know, we all need to start coming together and start acting like a community again. And I've been trying to really push for this because I think it's so very important that we all realize we are a community. We have a common goal. And that's actually what brought us to what's here now, is you out there on the front line protesting at the Chicago org. And, you know, as usual, Scientology overreacting to everything that happens. And now here we are.
absolutely.
I agree with the point of, it's not about making you go to jail. It's not about, you know, shaming you, humiliating you. No, it's about trying to break you financially is what I see. And I think that is,
I see that, and I definitely see that. Me along with other protesters close the doors. We get the Dianetics tickets back out of the hands out of others that are coming by. I turn around people that are going in. I also speak Spanish, so I'm able to like talk to them about Scientology. And I've had people go inside the door, turn right around after I talk to them, and come right out. So I love it when I can do that. It's I guess just an altruistic feeling. It's a great high, a natural high.
Yeah,
So,
and to give you an idea, just the impact of the SPTV community. We've got Dave, who is actually over in Thailand right now. He has the channel Gotta Love Thailand. He lives in Thailand. Really great guy, puts out some amazing content. But he's here watching from Thailand. So I mean, this is international news that what has happened to you. And folks that are just jumping in, if you don't know, and I don't know how you don't know, Nance was protesting outside of the Chicago. Is that an ideal org or?
So it's an ideal org 5, the largest you can get. It opened March 3rd, and I started protesting before the org opened. Right. And the cops were corrupt even from the get-go from March 3rd. They kicked us out of a public alley saying that it was private. We complained and complained. We had the ordinance right there in our hands. We could see the whiteout on what they showed us. They falsified documents right there. Isn't that a felony? I'm
Well,
thinking so.
it depends. It depends on what's going on with the document itself. I mean, if it was, it's amazing. They're showing modified permits in LA, and the police
Yeah.
are standing up to them.
And they
They're
did the same
allowing it,
thing
so,
here in Chicago.
yeah.
Same thing since March 3rd. And so we've been fighting it ever since. I've been very active in social media and other platforms and reaching out to legislature here. So
I know
Tell me-
I've reached out to Windy City in the past, and you and I have not had the chance to talk, but I would like to replicate what we've done with LA through Chicago's dang corrupt system also. I think that would be really beneficial for us to talk and to do some digging with that.
yeah, we should exchange numbers, and I can talk to you about certain places that have responded and certain places that just won't. And we kind of think they're connected. We've found connections already. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Oh, I'm sure. I know DreamWorks is one of them.
Yep. Yep. DreamWorks LLC. Joe Escala was the major funder for this ideal org, and he was the lawyer for Chadwick Burke on the first occasion. They've changed up lawyers, but he's still on the court documents. So yeah, I don't think he wanted as much heat on his name because he's a
I kind of knew the name beforehand because in my real life I'm a day trader. That's how I make my money.
okay.
And kind of all goes hand in hand with the DreamWorks, but so
You said DreamWorks, so this is Dream Exchange LLC is what I'm talking about.
the same thing. Yeah, same thing. That's it's the first private funded exchange. And I got the name wrong. I'm sorry. It's not DreamWorks. It is Dream Exchange.
Okay.
You're right.
Well, it's time to bring someone else in here. This one has been a very controversial figure. They have, I just, every time that they're around, there just seems like things go wrong. People get in trouble. This is a very hard case kind of person, just so negative about everything. But let's bring on in Sarasota Jerry.
Hi, everybody. Good to see
Hello.
you all. Great to be here. Thank you.
How we doing, Jerry?
Oh, wonderful. Thanks.
I know that you're well acquainted with the memories, and I know that you took this as a very personal kind of thing that you had to be part of here. It was.
I did. I've known many in my life, and I'm offended by it. And, everything that Scientology has ever tried is failing. So they're going to fail on this too, and we show them every time that we all stick together.
Absolutely.
We get done what we need to do.
And the thing is that they, I think that somehow they think they're going to break this community by doing this. Nothing could be more stupid than that ideology. All it does is make us dig in that much harder, and we're going to fight that much harder of what's going on. Yeah. So I think that they can go ahead and play these games all they want, but I don't think it's going to do them any good whatsoever. All it does is it's making you a star, Nance. It's got boobs in everybody's mouth. I was trying to figure out a way to work that in. I love that one. Got boobs in everybody's minds and mouths now, so that's how we have to think about it. Let's see, and we got a lot of great people in the chat so far that are in here. So let's bring in the next person. This one went and changed the color of their hair because now they are becoming a true Karen in what they do. Always so negative, so mean. Spit at me the other day when I was in Florida. Hit me with a ruler and just told me how dumb I am. I was just like, I can't believe this. Please welcome Feral Cheryl. How we doing, darling?
Good evening, everyone. Hello, everyone. Good evening. You're in trouble already.
Look at what I have for Feral. Yes, I got it. Thank you, Feral Cheryl.
You're very, very welcome.
I love it.
Well, let's hear your thoughts there, Cheryl, on all of this.
Well, as we know, Scientology do everything possible to look as ridiculous as they can. We're too strong now. we're too strong a group, a community. They're going to try as hard as they can to bring us down. But if we stick together and support each other, we will definitely, we'll win. We'll win in the end. I'm absolutely confident about it. So here for my sister. Cans out.
Yes.
Nice looking cans you got there, Cheryl.
Yeah.
Thank you, Decrepidus. You want to squeeze them?
Please.
Woo.
Yeah, he
You
was
can
telling
give
me the
them a
other day,
squeeze.
he likes to give him a good old, you know.
Did you see those ridiculous planters they put in L.A. with those god awful looking plants they stuck in there? That is the most ridiculous thing. Scientology brags that they're such a first class organization, and that's the biggest mess I've ever seen in my life. They ought to be ashamed of themselves.
You want to hear something interesting?
Yeah.
I saw on the news this morning, KTLA Channel 5 here in Los Angeles said that the city is telling business owners they have to remove all those planters.
Mm.
So I'm wondering if that's going to
saw.
apply to, the cult of Scientology also.
Yeah.
We shall see.
That's a very interesting point. I saw that in San Francisco, they're actually getting to the point where now they're actually telling businesses what they can and can't sell at certain times of the day now. So it's getting a bit crazy out there. Now we have our next guest coming in. It's going to be hard because we can never really get her to talk, but she's coming in, and I see that look. He ain't fooling me with that. So please welcome our good friend Pinche Becky. How we doing, darling?
Hi, Becky.
Hello.
Can't talk.
Let me
Hi
turn you up a little
guys,
bit.
how are you?
Let's see here, doing
Look
good.
at
I need
Nancy.
to turn you up just a little bit there. All right, there you go. Try
Can
that.
you hear me? You can
There
hear
we
me
go.
better now?
Yep.
Hi,
You're good.
Nance. Hi, guys. There's my hermanas right there, my sisters.
Buenas
And
noches, ¿cómo estamos?
estamos muy bien, gracias. I decided that later on today, when you feel it's appropriate, that I would show you guys how to make ceviche.
Ooh, yeah, I love ceviche.
So I have all the ingredients. But I even got on the phone with a friend of mine, because I know she's watching. And I said, I need to take measurements so when I get on and I'm making it, that I can actually tell you guys what each ingredient, how to measure, because I don't measure. I go by color. So that'll come later on whenever you guys are ready. I will make the ceviche in
Awesome.
honor of, I didn't want anything to do with boobs because I'm sure that
You aren't
the
gonna do up some,
Nancy is already like done with the boobs.
you're not gonna do up some nice plump breasts for us or anything?
Well, I mean,
tape.
no, I was gonna do some chicken breast, but I decided to hold up 2 tomatoes instead.
All right. Well,
Vegan
So-
boobs. Those are
Yeah.
vegan boobs.
and
Those are vegan
Cheryl,
boobs.
Cheryl, I understand you have a couple things to auction off for this tonight as well.
So if anyone
Yay.
feels like they want one of these, they kind of came out big. You can pick a goldenrod, a gray, or a lavender pearl snappy color. And you can have a very happy, big, cuddly, wuddly Thetan for your life.
Cheryl, you got to show them what you made
Mine.
me. Okay,
Oh,
you got to show them. You guys,
So-
I
you know,
look at
usually
this
how
one.
they're small, right? They're usually small. But I made one. Oh,
Oh,
Falling out of a
Pomona.
wheelchair. Yay!
There's a
Nice.
wing out there.
And
Nice.
She's a bit floppy.
Indigo Twin has said that they would like to make an offer of $20 for the Indigo Thetan.
Oh, okay. Well, let's
Oh,
get
when,
going.
for the lavender Thetan. I'm sorry. I'm
Oh,
saying
the
their
full
name
snappy.
and their what they're going after at the same time. All right, so let me get these on here. We've got 10 is the
Cheryl, you're gonna have to make a talking one for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one of those little voice. Yeah, the little voice things and put it in there, like the Build-A-Bear ones have.
Yeah.
Con tu voz, me tienes que dar tu voz. You're gonna have to.
Nancy, I have to tell you that you're being photobombed by your backpack back there, and it's funnier than hell, actually.
well, I put it
I've
right
been
there on
watching it.
purpose because I use this when I protest, and another protester has a similar one. And when I got arrested, she had "Free Nance's boobs" on it scrolling. So I have
Okay.
a little peace sign, and it says the SBTV Foundation website, the number, and kids can't consent.
That is so cool.
All of these different things that flashes through different programmed things. So I
It's
always like to
Confident
show that up
Chris.
there like a banner.
It's Confident Chris that has it.
That's
Confident
it.
Chris has had it first, and then Juanita here in Chicago had it second, and I was the third person that I know of, anyways, that have had it out here. Someone actually gave this to me on my Amazon wish list. I still need to do an unboxing because so many people have been so nice and sent me things to help me protest. But things with the court has so riled up, I haven't been able to get to that. But it's coming, guys. It will be coming. I promise you. I love you all, and thank you for everything that you've given me so far.
That's so cool.
Nance, I have a quick question. Is it the district attorney that's prosecuting this case, or is it just a third party prosecution from another attorney?
Yeah, so good question. This is very different than LA. Chicago's a different beast. The judge has not even seen any of the information yet, other than just glancing at the documents, which don't really tell the story. He hasn't even seen the police report yet. There is no, I think you and I were talking, there's in LA, there's a certain type of court ruling where people sit down and see if this has legal merit. In Chicago, you don't have that. So yeah. Can you repeat that?
Preliminary hearing.
Right. We don't have preliminary hearings here. What we have is that the state's attorney, no DA, it's the state's attorney or the assistant state's attorney. In my case, only the assistant state's attorney approved this and let it go.
Wow.
Further. And so I spoke to my lawyer about this, and he said that this is kind of common, even though the case he doesn't believe has much merit. He's very confident that he can win this. Yet it has to get denied by legal merit. And if he just doesn't show up and then has 160 days to refile, which is where we're at now, and my next date is July 8th, which is coming up in 2 weeks, then we'll see. And I think the next part will be the discovery process, getting all the body cam footage and all of that, which I would love to see what they were talking to Scientologists with for hours inside.
Wow.
And folks, we have old hippie chick is now offering 25. Oh, she's offering 25 for the indigo one. So, well, it wasn't indigo hippie chick. It's lavender. That's just me being stupid because I'm.
Yeah, I think it's to represent the maze that you get when you're indoctrinated in the cult, the religion of Scientology, and how I forget how Tilty Bird exactly explained it to me, but yeah, that's what it represents. Maze, because you're so into the Scientology cult.
Let's see.
The painting from Tilty Bird was gorgeous, by the way.
All
the first painting, and I really liked the last painting as well. They were very good.
Let you know that Indigo is now offering 27 for the lavender Thetan. So,
oh boy, Indigo.
Cricket Cinema has an interesting question. Have you had any contact or support from any of the women's rights organizations?
I've reached out to many non-for-profits. I have not gotten word back. The only places that I've gotten word back are media places, and I've done multiple interviews for newspapers and local news broadcasting stations. Only one seems to be like they've accepted. I don't want to say too much here, but they've accepted it. It's past the editor process, and it may be published. And it's kind of a rather big newspaper here in Chicago. And then one other one that is in a different language, I'll say, is looking like it's going to go more forward. So I'll look more into the women's now. I'm not sure if I've reached out to them, but that's what I've been doing on my Twitter account and such. I did have an unfortunate case of losing a lot of my data on my phone, because I tend to reset my passwords just because I know how OSA can be.
All right.
And I have a VPN and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't write down my entry code, and I had to reset my phone, and I lost so many numbers. So I had to redo a whole Twitter account and resend all of these things. So I'm relinking with all of these people too at the same time.
And Nance, over and out, what are the specific charges they're bringing against you? Do you know?
It is battery. One charge of battery. It's a misdemeanor, and the sentence is $2,500 of a fine, and or 1 year in prison or jail.
What?
Sorry. Yeah, here in Chicago, a misdemeanor of this class, I think it's the lowest class, 1 year in jail, and or the $2,500 fine, and you could also go through some probation time as well.
It's just wrong all the way around. You know, either way you slice it, it's wrong. We all saw the video. We all saw what happened. And it's just wrong. I mean, what do they want us to do? Bind our tits? From now on, they want us to bind our tits?
That's why I have the caution tape t-shirts. I mean, I have a merch store now full of boob jitsu, boobathon, boob gate, caution tape. I have it for women of smaller breast sizes, of larger breast sizes, just in case.
Well, you know, when I did my live stream about this, that was one of the things I brought up is instead of just talking about it, I brought in actual information showing the crime statistics in Chicago, showing the fact that they have lost so many police officers in the city of Chicago, that here it is. How many times have you been out, Nance, and you've heard gunfire while you're out there?
Oh, I hear it around my house all the time. This used to be, I mean, in 2020, it definitely ramped up, but I'd say even 10 years before that, you never would hear anything. And then maybe 12 years back, it started to really ramp up here. I live on the Northwest side. It's in Chicago. And this used to be a very safe place. You never hear that kind of thing. And it's just every single weekend I watch the news. I hate it because it brings me down. So it's so negative. But yeah, we get over 60, close to 70 murders every single weekend that are unsolved.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, these are wasted resources. And that's just the weekend. Through the week, it's even more.
Well, that's the point I was trying to make, was the simple fact that you have less officers that can be on the street because of the decisions that the city leaders have made. The officers are literally fleeing. Even the Indiana State Police is coming in, and they're picking up Chicago police officers like crazy. So you have less officers out there to do the job, and now you have the fact that crime rate is astronomical in the city, but yet they have the time in one of the busiest areas of the city to stop everything else and come over and arrest you for stupid stuff. I mean, right. I don't know a better way to describe it, but let's see here. We have.
Yeah, I just mentioned the murders, but there's also, especially downtown, since you mentioned it, there's so many smash and grabs that they go in and break store windows, and that's been happening since about 2018. And so many storefronts are closed now because of all of the issues there. So on that street, there is a lot of foot traffic still, but on a lot of streets downtown, there isn't, because of the stores just can't open up anymore with all the smash and grabs.
Absolutely. And I mean, you see how it is. They're actually caging products within the stores now. It's so bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Someone was the other day, I heard someone talking about it. Instead of calling it the Miracle Mile anymore, they call it the Murder Mile. So
yes. There's been shootings on the Magnificent Mile that was unheard of before. That's the Michigan Avenue, like main strip, where people come to tourist and shop, like high, Gucci stores and that kind of thing. People were getting shot there now.
Yeah, I mean, there were times when, there were certain areas of Chicago you didn't go in. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, Detroit. When people think about Detroit, they're just like, "Oh, I don't want to be anywhere near that." Now Chicago's getting like that. So, and everybody, make sure you say howdy to Marilyn Honig. She's in the chat right now.
Hey, Marilyn.
Unfortunately, they
you.
had some storms
Hi,
out there.
Marilyn.
They don't have power, so she can't be joining us, but
Oh.
she is able. I think she's on her phone. So Marilyn would have been with us tonight, but like I said, she doesn't have power, so she can't be in. But make sure you show her some love in the chat there.
I love Marilyn, and she just had a live with, I think his name is Samuel the cook.
Oh,
It
love
is
Samuel Foley. Love
funny.
him.
Oh my God, the live that she did. You know, I was feeling kind of down, and I went in her live, and I was just perky singing. I loved her live.
Absolutely.
He
Marilyn
is.
does some fantastic work, and she does a lot of very positive stuff that, you know, she's very uplifting in what she does. Osa, thank you for those 2 super chats. Folks, I'm going to ask, but don't give me super chats. All right. I want the money to go directly to Nance's Linktree page there. The post is on there, and they keep adding it to the chat there. And the reason for that is if you donate through YouTube, the first problem is YouTube's going to take 30% of it right off the top. And it just convolutes everything, trying to get things switched over to get it over to Nance. I don't have the subscriber level to do an actual charity event. So if you're going to donate, make sure that you go over to Nance's actual Linktree page, and that's where you do the do any donations that you're going to do. But we do appreciate the super chats. Thank you for doing that.
I will say in Osa's defense, and it's the only time I will say Osa's defense, he's one of my peeps that's a close friend of mine, and he did super chat that on mine.
Okay,
so maybe he wants to stay anonymous because he's Osa.
I just realized that he had the link in his profile there, so
Definitely.
that shows that he is so that was on your channel. But also remember, Osa, that when you do that, 30% YouTube takes it right off the top, and it's going to be a month before she gets any of that coming in, because they only send out the checks for the channels once a month. So let's see.
Can I say something to that, Poe? As someone that used to be behind scenes before and supportive of many channels, sometimes that's the only way we can do it. So, you know, we don't want to give out our real names or what have you. So
that's understood.
I know that's why I did the super chats. So just throwing that out there.
Okay. And if anybody wants to know, Sir Crepitus made a donation to me on PayPal, so I do have his home address and his credit card information. So whoever wants to give me the highest bid for that.
Yeah, it's a good thing I trust you.
Lisa Marie 721 would like to know, do you have a Zelle? Don't know if it's an option, but it's not listed.
That's the only one I don't have. That's one of the harder ones, and there's been so many scams with Zelle. I was afraid to go there with. So yeah, most streamers don't use Zelle or Apple Pay because it's so easy to be doxxed that way. So yeah, or just get your bank account totally drained. It's happened many times, especially here in Chicago. You hear it on the news all the time. So yeah, the only ones I have up unfortunately are I think fortunately are the ones that are up there. So it's Buy Me a Coffee, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App is a great one. Yeah. So and they take a small percentage out, but I think it's about the same percentage for all of those. I think I'm naming all of the ones that I have in the link tree. Let us know if you have any issues with any of those links. We can get them fixed. I have a lot of mods in my chat right now. So.
And what's nice about Cash App too is you can have a username separate from your account name, which is what I did. So it comes up as an alias basically.
All of mine have aliases. All of mine are Nance Drew. PayPal is harder to do. It took me quite a while to get that, but yeah, all of them. And
Lisa says she's going to donate through PayPal. Her bank won't even let her use Venmo, so that's good. And Joe Raz was saying, you know, not only it's important to see the community coming together, but just watch Going Clear on Netflix for free. So if you have Netflix, you can watch Going Clear on there now. I paid for it, and I tell you what, I didn't have a problem paying for it. But if you don't have that ability, I mean, that's awesome that you can actually see one of the great documentaries about Scientology and what they do to people, that is free, apparently free on Netflix. So
It is on. It's on YouTube, John.
oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It is on YouTube.
Yeah, it
Oh,
used to
okay.
only be on HBO
Doug
Max.
is offering $1,200 for Sir Crepitus's doxing information. So
Hey now, I'll get you.
Doug.
Trust me.
well, he wants your bank account. He does want your address also. So, yeah, 1,200. Yeah, I'll betray a friend for that. That's good.
Well, just so you guys know, I was at Poe's house in real life, so Chris Shelton's been asking where Poe's lives, so I
All you gotta do is you just gotta Google it. It's out there. I got doxed so bad when I ran for office here in the state. Everybody knows where I live. So
I'll be right back in 1 second.
fine, go right
He's
ahead.
going to go get your paperwork and go dox you.
Actually, I'm gonna go stare at my boobs in the mirror and take a piss. I'll be right back.
Well, to be honest with you, Becky, I was on a live with Mona, and we were doing that filling out part of that form for filing a complaint against the FBI with the DOJ, and when I clicked on one of the tabs, it automatically popped up with "Shall we use this?" And I doxed myself in one of my own lives. So, I mean,
Oh no!
well, I went back and cut it out, but yeah, it was in the live stream that was there. I don't know, Osa. Osa would like to know if they can donate through WeChat. I don't know anything about WeChat.
Yeah, I don't know WeChat either. Honestly, I just saw that pop up over here.
Just kidding. He said, "Just kidding."
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Oh yeah, I see the joke thing now. After
Yeah.
okay.
And Nissa, you
What
don't know
does
what
LMAO mean? Laughing my ass off.
Oh, and
Nice.
well, now Mischief, I think that you're going to have to ask Sir Crepitus directly for those, because I don't have any of his boobs. I don't have pictures of his boobs.
His wife is his wife will be in the chat. So if you want to ask his wife,
Yeah, Mrs. Crepitus should be in there, so she could probably hook you up with that. I'm
and let me just tell you, Miss Crepitus, when the whole window thing happened, and I keep saying this again and again, she was so supportive, and I really adore her for it. I mean, I don't think you can find anyone more giving with their time than Sir Crepitus, and his wife fully supports him. So, and I hope you feel better.
And Miss Kim says that she will donate $600 if we don't post the pics. So
Hi, honey. Hi, Kim. I agree.
I think that you brought up a very good point there, Becky, that a lot of us, a lot isn't talked about. I talk about Mona being one of the most unsung heroes in this, because so few people know what she does, and she does it all behind the scenes. But I think that the other unsung heroes that people don't talk about are our spouses.
Agreed.
The people that are our best friends. They're our,
Yes.
the people that we love, that are there with us through thick and thin, and they're supporting us, even though they're not out here on these channels. They're not involving in the protests and things like that. But no one talks about.
Oh my God!
Nice.
We just had
No,
an offer of $500 for breast pics of you, and then Miss Kim said that she'll give $600 if we don't show the pics. So we decided, okay, we'll take the $600. So
Is that a bro? Is that a man, bro?
No, it is not a man's ear. I borrowed this from my wife.
Now we know what size your wife is.
Borrowed the support.
Yeah.
all right,
You just
so
dumped your wife's boobs.
you guys ready for the
You
auction
got
piece
your
de
own
resistance?
wife's boobs.
You guys ready for the auction piece de resistance?
Oh, yeah.
Sure. Yes.
Okay, handmade. It took me 3 days to put this together. It was cut on the laser, but we have the special Nance Drew boob gate slingshot.
Nice.
And this is made
my
so
God.
that you can hook up a over-the-shoulder double boulder holder and use that as the actual propellant for whatever. But as you'll notice, it says boob gate right down the handle of it, which is masterfully rounded so that you can hold on to it without any pain or inconvenience. And as you'll notice, it has the blue shirt. I believe you were wearing a blue shirt that day, weren't you, Nance?
I was wearing Natalie Webster's Never In shirt as I went into jail. Yes.
And as you see, we have the trying to match the colors there. And of course, we got a little bit of flesh was showing in there over the top of it. But
So that's a titty holder?
no. This is a slingshot that is made for an over-the-shoulder boulder holder. So
There you go.
I would have
And
put
I
a bra
love
on
that
there,
it's
but
cervix and fallopian tube shaped. I love that you also have like a vagina shape holding it.
Yes.
it could
You
also
didn't realize
be.
that.
It looks like the fallopian tubes, like
It
in the
looks like a
ovaries.
cervix and fallopian tube
Yes.
and ovaries. And
Yes.
then boobs in there
But
too.
you also got to remember,
It's
it
a two for
also
one.
looks like something else with 2 bits
Yes.
and
It
something
does.
else hanging there.
Oh,
So
see, we don't
but
need.
when
Yeah,
you're
we don't
holding
need to
it-
add that in. This is girly stuff. We need boobs. We don't need any dicks in
well,
here.
as you see, we have there's
There
some
we go.
kind of protrusion that sticks out right here on each side of it that you don't
Fantastic.
get on those other
The
things.
nipples.
Where's the pulley bit? Where's the?
Well, I was going to use one, but when my wife pulled out the butcher's knife when I went to grab one of hers, because I personally don't have them, but
You went to
I
grab
tried,
her.
you know, she made it very clear I am not using one of hers to use as
They're
the,
expensive.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, bras are very expensive. They run you quite a bit of money, especially if you go to
Yeah.
Victoria's Secrets.
Pricey.
They won't let me back in there, so I don't know. I haven't seen the prices.
I wonder why.
I just want to make sure that what I'm going to give my wife doesn't smell bad. And they got mad about it. I don't understand that. So
My husband, who never watches these videos, is looking over like, what the hell? Babe, we're talking titty.
but folks, if you're interested in this, whoever comes up with the highest offer for the over the shoulder boulder holder rocket launcher here, which says Boobgate on it, put your offers in there. This is going to be for an open auction that we're having right here while we're having the live stream. So
Excellent.
oh man, I have a feeling if I put a good strong rubber band on there, that'll shoot half a mile away. Man, that thing's thick.
Yeah.
So
Bringing something.
well,
That's what she said.
Hour.
That's what you can just put. You can put little notes on there and then pop them into the window
Well, Mindy,
org, the
Mindy did
ideal
the
org.
airplane. You know, the airplane. She folded one of her. I forgot what it was. If it was, I forgot what it was. But she
You know
made
what
it
you
into
do?
an airplane, and she
Take
threw it over the gate. And immediately, soon after, the cops were in the alley. This was at the recruiting center.
Well,
Oh, right.
Immediate.
take a Thetan, pull it back, and launch the Thetan straight into the org. So
Yeah. Finally, it's a Thetan launcher.
there you go. And Juanita Crespo is offering $50 for it. So that's our first offer, folks. If you'd like
$50 to make you holla.
But if you're making any of the offers on here and you have the final and the highest offer on them, what you're going to do is you're going to go to Nance's link tree. You're going to make your donation for that amount. Take a screenshot of the confirmation that you paid for it, and then you're going to email that to me. I'm going to put my email address back in here, and I will send that straight out to you. For the other items that I didn't make that are being offered by other people, those will be sent out by the people who made them to you as well. So that's how you handle that. Come the end of the live, and we have the final tallies. I've been writing them down as we go. That's how you'll handle it. You'll go right to the link tree right there. You'll take a screenshot of the confirmation of the payment that you made or the email that you get from Linktree. Email that to me, and then we will send them straight out. We're handling the shipping on our end because we don't want any of the money being taken from Nance for this. This is all about making sure that she gets the money she needs to have a proper defense. So let's see here.
I think we missed one. I think Juanita bid for something, but I'm not sure. She said $50, but I'm not sure if she mentioned for what.
Let's see. I thought that she was wanting it for the slingshot because it came in while I was
Okay.
while I was doing that.
Gotcha.
So Juanita, if that you were looking at something else, let me know. Otherwise, that's what we're looking at on it. Where is it?
John,
and Doug is calling you out, Decrepitous, for stripping off. So,
John, just send all these items to Sir Crepitus's house, and then we'll post his address online.
there we go, and you can go right to his home and pick them up from there. That's excellent. You talk about the best. It'd be like those.
Look at the Crepit is looking uncomfortable.
It'd be like the Amazon drop boxes. I mean, I don't see any problem with that.
We even have a stream of Sir Crepitus's 24-hour stream of his house. We could watch him come in and out, get the mail and stuff.
And Kat, you just put it right here in the chat what you're offering. We have $25 offers so far on the Kids Can't Consent. So, and Marilyn says her power is back on. She'll be back in a few minutes with an item auction. So,
I love Marilyn. I love her show. I love her streams.
Marilyn has been so instrumental in getting me what I need already for the first court case with the first retainer, and now with this big second one that it was even larger because he knew that they were going to start kicking this down the road. Thank God for Marilyn. She's been such a great friend. I love her, and
she's been very supportive. I've seen her streams. She's been very supportive. I think that's when I send you my my donation, my very small donation, and now you have my real name.
There you go. And Mischief Manage says $20 in $1 bills if Sir Crepitus keeps stripping. There you go.
So make it rain.
You need to put some skin in the game, son. Get on out there. And Cat Ocean has now offered $30 for the Kids Can't Consent painting. So,
Cat, you don't have to do that.
Let me tell you, those paintings from Tilty Bird are gorgeous. I don't think the pictures do them any justice. She sent me a small painting, and I laminated the painting. I still have to cut it out, but those paintings are gorgeous. So if you guys want an original Tilty, go ahead and bid on it.
So, and I'll bring those back up so you can see them, folks. Here is the first one, which is the Labyrinth painting. And as I said, all of these are hand painted by Tilty Bird, and they're very nice pieces. So make sure that you don't miss on a chance to get your hands on one of those. I especially love this Kids Can't Consent.
I love that one. Yeah, that one's gorgeous. That one's very pretty. I really like it.
It's hard to pick a favorite, but the forest with the boobs growing out of it. I'm a person with. I have a tattoo, and it's of a tree right here. And so we talked about how we should do this. And so she put some like gayish colors in the background, and then she did the trees and then the boob fruits and stuff. So it was a collaboration type thing. Just a few ideas thrown together, but she did it for weeks on this one.
Yeah, that one's gorgeous. That one's really pretty. I like that one. But somehow the Kids Can't Consent just attracts me.
Okay, someone's saying I will donate 100 to the squirrel card, which we have. I think we have. Do we have 2 squirrel cards or 1?
I thought we just had the one. I'll go back and take a look. But Jules Fire Rocks says that she will donate $20 for a Tampa Brad parody by Chad.
I could make another video. I could do a Tampa Brad video tomorrow if that's what the people want.
Is that what you want?
Is that enough for you, Jules?
He will do one right for you, a special one, just because that's what you want. So let's see. And that was Mrs. Crepitus. All right. Let me pull those back up and see. And Mrs. Crepitus also says that
if you're wanting to see
another 100 if Sir Crepitus
Crepitus
doesn't strip anymore. So
okay, Jules says it's a deal. For if Chad does it later, she's fine with that, or they, I should say. I'm not sure about.
Chad, put your email in there so she can go directly to you on that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. I'm trying to pull up the picture right now of the squirrel card.
You have a picture of Tampa Bread the meatball. Jerry.
You know he hangs out on the ceiling above his bed. You know that, right?
Sanford bread is the best.
He is. He's just, yeah.
No, you three crack me up. As a Catholic, and I removed my Catholic religion thing. That's a courtesy, you know. That's a courtesy. I didn't want anybody triggered. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous.
That is so cute.
So cute. That is so cute.
There we go. And
I
we
got
have
one.
Mrs. Pepper's
There.
offer.
So I think that's what Kat is wanting. I think she offered 30, maybe. Or am I
Oh,
mixing up people?
Let's see. Kat was offering on the kids can't consent painting.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry about
Yeah.
that.
So yeah, I've been writing them down so I keep on top of it as we go.
if
A lot
anybody
of
wants
chat to go through.
And we've got a real PTS has been trying to filter their way into this. We've been trying very hard to keep that out, but you know how OSA is. So welcome our dear friend Marilyn Honig. Hey everybody.
I prefer to be called a pita, which is a pain in the ass, right?
Hi,
Hello.
Marilyn.
Oh my
Hi.
God. I am like girl fanning over here.
Yeah. So good to see you. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome. So what are we doing?
Marilyn, oh my God.
We're
We've
waiting
been
for
out-
Secrepitus to do a striptease.
Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
You know,
Okay.
the whaling ships have a really long line on those harpoons. I'm not going to go there.
And Definite Trouble Source says, Jerry, if you could get that photo signed, it would be everything.
I've been hanging around outside Flag, and I haven't run into him. He's my hero, though.
He runs from me. He hears me, and he does everything he can to duck and go around doors and hide from me, and I catch him every time.
Oh, you
yeah,
see
but
him?
we know why, Cheryl. So you don't need to be, playing it off.
I
like
need help looking for my earrings.
that. I know.
I lost one of them, and I need him to come help me find my earrings.
He says you've ruined 3 couches so far. So, I mean,
3 whole couches.
and
One of them was leather.
But so Chad and I have been over by his office, so we know where he works.
Oh, that's
That was-
right. Oh, I should go over there.
And also, folks, you're allowed to outbid other people on stuff if you want to make a donation.
Absolutely, folks.
True,
If you-
true. Yeah.
Any of these, this is all going to help Nance out with her legal fees. So if you see something that you'd like and you'd want to, you want to make a bid on it, somebody's already made a bid, you are more than welcome to make a higher bid on it. So far for the Thetans that Cheryl's made, we have the lavender one. We have a $27 bid on that.
Oh, I want to sleep with that.
The goldenrod has 25.
Oh my God.
And
Kids
yeah,
can't consent, $30 for the painting.
for Kat, yep.
And let's see the plants, the boob trees there. We have a $25 offer on that. $50 on the slingshot and $100 for the squirrel card from Mrs. Crepides. So folks,
I'm
if you want 'em,
definitely very jealous of the boob tree. I mean, I love them all. Don't get me wrong, but that just has a special place in my heart, I tell you.
and
Okay, so I have 2 items to put up for bid, a small one and a big one. So should I whip out the big one first? I think I will. Okay. So there's way too much boob talk going on. Okay. So I want to make the guys blush for a change. So
oh, good luck with that. You got 2 retired cops. Come on now.
all right. So this is up for bid. I have to finish his hat, but I got a Rodney.
Oh.
And
I thought you said it was big.
SPTV. Well, and you
Marilyn.
can cuddle with him. You
God.
can bring him on the plane with you.
Green neck
No.
pillows.
Oh, awesome idea.
Yeah.
Can you imagine taking that on the plane? Oh, I would love it.
I know.
Helicopter
I
brought
would.
2 of them.
The cockpit. Let's take it into the cockpit.
The cockpit.
The cockpit.
Hey.
I would.
So
totally.
it's about I think it's 18 inches. So I think we need to dig.
That's what they all say.
This takes a long
right, Farrell?
This takes a long time. So dig deep, everybody.
Absolutely,
What's the first?
Indigo twin.
How long does it take to actually crochet something like that?
Oh my
Oh,
God.
God.
Well, it's hard to say. It really is because I haven't really. It's like weeks of doing it every night for a few hours. So I'd say if I really had to estimate, between 12 and 15 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah.
Wow.
So
what's the minimum wage? What's the minimum wage in your state?
$15, but there's no way in hell I've ever gotten that crocheting. I'd say maybe $5.
We're up
That's my point.
I give a lot of things away too. Yeah, it's just fun,
We're up to $45 on the lavender Thetan.
Nice. And I also have a squirrel keychain.
Oh,
that's so cute.
That's nice.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
That is very nice.
Well. So
don't mind me, I'm just eating. I made ceviche. I will be teaching you guys later on.
Ceviche.
Nice.
Love me some ceviche.
Oh, and now we're up to $50 on the lavender.
Wow, nice.
So and that's indigo twin on that one.
Those things are very time consuming indeed.
Yeah,
crocheting takes a while. Got a bidding war. That's right.
I see.
Awesome.
It took me 9 months to knit a blanket for my son, and I think that was the only project I really, really felt proud of. 9 months and being in labor, because I was in labor and I was like, hurry up, this kid is gonna come.
Oh my goodness.
And Kat, we're waiting until the end of the Boobathon here, and then we're going to announce who the winners are on those. Okay. And Mischief Manage has just offered $15 for the squirrel keychain.
Okay.
So
Mischief Manage.
It's a lot of work.
Anybody want to up that?
It's a lot of work.
It's so cute.
It's a lot of work, guys. When they're crocheting.
Granny G, $25 for the squirrel keychain.
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
Nice. It's fun.
Granny G.
This is really fun.
Susan P bid on the Boo Blossom.
Boo Blossom.
Yeah, if you see them, let me know, because I'm writing down as we go. So I want to make sure I don't miss them. Oh, $60 from Susan P. Excellent.
Oh,
Marilyn, I can knit that in 15 minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
Not knitted. Oh my goodness, that's so funny.
Yeah, I'm surprised the yellow one isn't. The yellow thing isn't.
I know, right? The goldenrod one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, we don't have an offer on the
It looks so soft.
They are. They're so soft. They're so cute.
It just came out though. I bet a lot of people want that one.
Mischief, that's not white. What color? That's gray, isn't it?
There's a gray one. It's a pale gray. There's a goldenrod one, and then there's the lavender. It's pearl snappy color, I call it.
Mm-hmm. She loves her purple.
So
I think I need to do a disclaimer. Are we only doing US? Because I had to send something. I sent something to New Zealand once, and it was like over $100.
Yeah.
To mail it. So I'm gonna have to do the US.
I'd say US and Canada. So.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to do it that way.
Let's see. Jersey Jan is offering $30 for the goldenrod Thetan. So
nice.
So I'm just writing all these down.
And Rodney's up for bid. I think a minimum should be like $100 though.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it took so long to knit.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's so huge. Hello.
I mean, $100 for a dick is not bad, guys.
Not bad at all.
For a
I
really
paid
good one.
more.
Right.
And my
$50
credit
for the squirrel. Which squirrel?
Sorry.
Which squirrel are we bidding $50 for, Holly Brew? The picture? It says $50 for the squirrel.
Oh, that's the card, I think.
Oh, the card. Okay.
Yeah, it does a little like shaking of the tail from Mama Opal.
Oh, cute.
Oh, Mama Opal is always
And Mama Opal
for
did. There's some other cards she did with boob shaking and other items. Very, very cute.
Oh, she said Maryland
There we
squirrel.
go.
The little
That's
head.
so cute.
Ah,
Yeah.
Imagine boobs doing that.
Yeah.
Granny G, $100 for Rodney is a little too stiff.
Sit there and shake your titties. Come on, guys. Those are Nancy's titties.
Great. Oh, Holly said, so you want the keychain?
Let's see.
$50.
Let's see. And Buddy's dad, Conroe, Texas. How would they jail Nance's boob? Love to see them call her boob to the stand to explain the assault on Chadwick. So, yeah. Oh, and Indigo is up to 60 on the lavender.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Can we hear 65? Just saying.
They're fighting it out on their own, so let them keep going on it. Let's see.
A lot
Here.
of people
65,
love that
65,
lavender.
65. Pearl snappy, 65, 65, 65 for the pearl snappy color. Let's
We got
go.
the Slingshot is up. Let me pull up the squirrel again. So that squirrel is cute as can be.
It is really cute.
There we go. We have the
Yeah.
squirrel. So if you're interested in those folks,
Did he
make sure
say
you
65 for lavender?
65.
Oh,
Who?
Then we hear
Pictures
70,
of
70,
the
70, 70 for pearl snappy color. Come on, guys. 70,
Yeah.
70. It's going to a good cause. It's going to a
Yep.
good cause.
Pearl and I are really close. So, and it's one of my favorite colors, that inky, like midnight. It's
Uh-huh.
almost
Oh, I
purple,
love
but it's more
purple, as
bluish.
you can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my
And
favorite color. You too.
Nancy, if you look down at the bottom, we have the link for Nance's link tree there. That's where you can go and donate to.
Mhm.
So, and I've just added it to the chat as well, and the mods will be adding that all throughout the night. Let's see here.
Can you explain the rules again on the bids?
Yeah, the way it is we're going to go to the end of the live, and whoever has the highest bid on it on an item at that time, we will announce who that is. You will go to Nance's link tree. You will make your donation, take a screenshot of it or a screenshot of the actual confirmation of it, and email that to me, or and I will email it to the other folks there, and then they will send them out to you from there.
Oh, I thought we were gonna pick it up at Sir Crepidus' house.
We were going to, but Mrs. Crepidus is not letting me do that.
We have some more bids here. Indigo Twin,
Yeah.
$67 for the lavender Thetan. Catherine Miller, $50 for goldenrod Thetan.
$50? Okay, because I
Yeah,
saw the
Catherine
40. I
Miller.
was just trying to catch up with
Was
them
there a higher one?
We had 40 came in from Dip Me
Yeah.
and Glitter. We got
Okay, now that dipping in glitter, that just sounds so wonderful. But can you imagine the glitter up your ass? I'm just saying.
Apparently you
Mary,
can.
how did you
Yeah,
get
the
that out?
golden
You were
rod
telling me
Now,
you had a
now
problem with
let's
that.
remember, if you want to show somebody that they're a dick, you can always bid on that one.
And we're up at,
I'm just saying,
we're
send
at
it to your
50 on the
neighbor.
squirrel keychain also. So
Yeah, I
Okay.
think Holly already bid $50, but I'll have to look.
okay.
Was it Holly?
Yeah, I'm trying
So
to keep up
Anne
with them.
wants
Let
to
me know.
know if you could run through the pictures of them, because there's still some cards that I don't think have bids on. But Anne Casillas
Yeah.
would like to see how she can see the items.
Okay.
All right, I'll be bringing them back up in just a moment here.
So
I just wanna make
Holly
sure I'm
Brew
not missing-
said $50 for the squirrel, and then she clarified the keychain, and that
Okay.
was at 9:14 p.m. So
Okay.
you know, I can't pop it up because I'm not an admin. But
9:14. Okay.
And I'm
she said
just
Maryland
eating.
squirrel.
You know that I had you listed as one of my admins for it, and then YouTube told me I had to remove the admins because I had too many.
Yeah,
And I was
that's
like,
okay.
what? How am I supposed to do this crap?
That's okay. I had to remove you too because I have people that help me in the back.
Let's see.
I just rotate them. It's no big deal.
So as of right now, you said at 9:14, right?
Rodney, I don't have any bids on him. We're gonna have to start him at $100 because he's really big and he's really time consuming, and I really want Nance to get
And
some
it
money.
comes with the condom?
And it says yes, it comes with
the
a
hat.
hat. But I haven't put the little navy what is it called?
A
Badge on
hat
it.
and condom.
Patch. Yeah.
Either way.
And it
Guys,
says
come on.
SPTV.
Okay, so
No happy hat, no happy dance. That's what I always told my kids, my nephews. They're saying.
Catherine Miller, I know you offered 50, but Holly came in first with the $50 for the
Do
the
55.
keychain there,
Yeah.
folks. So let me
Can
pull
you
up
do
the
55?
there.
It's worth it.
It's so
All
cute.
right.
It's an original.
I'm jealous
I
of
made
all
These
the
these
power.
are the
items.
cards from Mama Opal. These is the first set. These are the rainbow cards.
Granny G, $60 for the keychain.
Oh, here we go.
Nice.
Here we go.
So
I
these
still can't read. May a rainbow run besides you in a sky that's always blue. Oh, that's such a beautiful one.
and then we have the boob cards here. This first one
Ooh.
is my breast friend.
And this is the one where the boobs shake back and forth. I really love this one. There's a
Oh,
couple
that's so
of these.
cute.
Yes, Mama Opal's awesome. Love
I
her.
love that.
Oh, sorry.
She's
that
one of
one.
Natalie's mods, and she helps me mod occasionally here too.
Awesome. Oh,
And
look
here's
at
the
that.
other one. You are the breast.
I love it.
It's
So,
always very welcoming in everybody's screen.
and there's the third one that is sending a happy hello. So, all right. So if you want any of those folks, make sure you get it in there. And we
Catherine
have
Miller, $65 for the keychain.
All right.
There you go. Can we hear 70?
Yeah, you're good at this, Becky. Awesome. We're gonna get her some money. Love it.
Look, at the whenever you guys are ready, I will be showing you guys how to make ceviche. I am not taking any bits on that. That's just gonna be an extra. So that's what I'm eating right now.
you're
So-
showing everybody what?
I said I'm gonna make ceviche whenever you guys
Good
are
food,
ready. That's what I'm eating right now.
Kusunite. So,
So Mrs. Crepitus just poked her head in and said that she's keeping an eye on the long schlong that is being offered. Yes. And,
Okay.
she's
I don't
keeping
have
an
any
eye on
bids
it.
yet. I don't have any bids yet.
She's
So-
she's waiting for bids to come in. So
Okay, we're starting at 100 on this one, though, right?
yes.
okay.
All right,
And Ann Casillas, we have, we have cards,
Castillas.
keychain.
Ana Castillas.
Let's see. And Denise H is offering 70 for the lavender Thetan. So that makes you the highest right now.
Okay, and we have Catherine Miller at $65 for the keychain.
Yes, we do.
Okay, and then Kat's
Oh, wait a
wondering
minute.
if anyone's outbid her yet for, I think the kids cannot consent.
So far, no.
Okay,
it
so
was,
she's the top bidder so far.
Let's see here. The kids can't. Cat Ocean is the top bidder on that for $30, and Indigo just stepped it up to 71 for the lavender Thetan.
Nice.
Whoa.
All right. Someone said Cheryl's muted.
Am I?
Nope.
No.
I hear you loud and clear.
I didn't think so.
Someone said you were.
I know. I'm like, oh. I'm just sitting here going. That's
Now
my
we're at
baby.
80 for the lavender Thetan from
Oh.
Denise H.
Thank you, folks. Will really help Nance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
I appreciate y'all so much.
Erica, nope. You're
nope,
not
she's
muted.
definitely not muted. So let's see here. Just making sure I'm catching up. We're at 80 on the lavender Thetan. So where we're sitting at right now is the kids can't consent. We're at $30. Cat Ocean is the high bidder on that. The plants is Susan P at $60. The slingshot is at $50 on that. Mrs. Crepitus has offered $100 for the squirrel. The squirrel, that is the squirrel cutout, I believe, right?
The squirrel card.
Yeah, the
Yes.
squirrel card. The keychain is up to $65. That's Catherine Miller. Right. The lavender, make sure I haven't missed any before we go, is up to $80. The goldenrod is now up to 71, and that's Indigo Twin. So make sure we're good on all those. And the gray Thetan is at $25, and that's Mischief Managed. So
Oh, poor Cat. She's like, I'm so
So,
nervous. I
still
don't
have
want to fall
Rodney.
asleep.
yep.
Still
I
have
wanna
Rodney.
win this.
Finish that.
We still got
Starting
that
at
strong.
$100.
Yes.
We
That's
still
a
got
big
that
winner,
strong.
Rodney. I mean, Rodney's been on your channel for quite a while, right?
Well, there's been many Rodneys. I've been working
Okay.
on them. It's any,
Okay.
but he has, yes.
Right?
Yeah. I've had quite a few.
And we're up to 30 for the Gray Thetan, and that is going to be Jersey Jan.
All right, nice.
So, and remember, folks, all this money is going to go directly to Nance for her legal defense. So,
And you're going to get something in return. You know, you're going to get these one-piece creations straight from the streamers, the viewers. So it's, you know, sometimes we send money, which we all love to send money. Let's not lie. But now this time you're getting something in return. Now this time you are getting an original piece of art. Just think about that.
And Doug wants to know if you've gotten your concealed carry permit for boob jitsu there, Nance. I thought it was only if you were wearing an underwire. That was when it became a federal offense. So,
you know, I wear my merch T-shirts now to make sure that they know what's going on here. And I have the SBTV Foundation on the back here.
That is so cute.
So,
okay,
yeah,
and we have an offer
styles.
of $100 for Rodney from Farrell Cheryl.
Oh my God!
Whoa!
Yay!
Farrell.
Nice. Okay, can we hear 110?
I know. Come on, people.
Yes, well,
Come on.
Try and steal it from
Can
me.
we hear?
We need
Yep,
to know
there you
how
go.
we can't even fit on the screen. It says
Okay,
SPTV.
yeah. The wife just authorized 120 for Mrs. Crepidin.
Oh.
He's gonna hit you over the head with it every
It
time
does
you
hurt.
do something wrong. So
What was,
quick.
and Mrs. Crepidis is offering 120.
It's very stiff.
She must really want it. I don't know what for, but she must really want it.
I don't know, Sir Corpus. I think you better watch out. She's gonna pluck you over the head with it.
We're up to 32 on the Gray Thetan now.
Can you make Rodney's hat aloha? How do I do that? I was gonna put a little captain's, I don't know what it's called, crest or something.
An emblem, insignia.
Yeah, insignia. That's it. That's it.
And if you see bids come in while I'm writing or anything like that, make sure you let me know so I don't miss them.
Okay,
So,
35 for the Gray Thetan from Venus Blue Jeans.
and Chewy's, the painting you were talking about, let me pull that up real quick.
Put a flower on it.
Yeah, there we go. That is the Labyrinth picture, the Labyrinth painting from Tilty Bird. And here we go. So that one has no bids on it as of yet.
Wow.
So,
And can you remind us what the circles in the middle mean?
Nance?
You know, I think she shot an email about that, but I'm not sure if I can find it very quickly.
Oh,
I
sorry.
think it has to do with being caught in a labyrinth of mind control and then finally finding your way into the light in the middle.
Wow.
But I can't say for sure, but I think that's what she was saying. Or they were saying, sorry. So yeah.
Okay. And then we have the Kids Can't Consent painting that Tilty Bird made also. So I think that's really nicely done on that one. Both of them are excellent. And then let me get up to the last one, which is the forest that is growing into and flowering with boobs. So those are the three that are in from Tilty Bird. So let's see. We are up to 36 on the Gray Thetan. All right, we are getting there, and Venus keeps bidding, and then as soon as the bid comes in, Jersey Jan gets right back onto it. So let's see, 36.
Dirt
really wants that.
Darth Beaver is saying any donations on the arrest photo. I want to see that confused face. I had a face on me that was like, what the hell is going on here? You're really doing this? Kind of like a smirk in my Never End t-shirt from Natalie Webster. But yeah, Natalie has it posted on her community page. So pretty much anyone could grab it, but we could frame it and
How
send it out.
about an
You
autograph?
can autograph
version?
it. How about autographing
I
it?
could autograph it and send it out. I could do that.
Yeah. And Chewy's, did you make a bid on the boob blossoms there? Because someone's saying you made a $25 bid on that.
Oh,
On the labyrinth.
Okay.
On the
And-
labyrinth painting.
If you don't win a bid,
Oh, on the
folks,
labyrinth.
well,
Okay.
please still consider donating because this is all to help Nance with her defense.
Yep.
Very
I
important.
agree with your Chris. Yep.
Oh, what is the keychain up to? Because I got some new people watching. I just connected my channel too.
Yeah,
So
more people are
Alright.
coming in, and I
Uh,
do
Squirrel
want to say
keychain?
I am
Keychain is up to
receiving
65.
I am receiving more money
65?
through Linktree aside from the donation. So thank you very much.
And the
I'll have to tally this up after because it's coming in like crazy.
Wow.
we have
Great.
50 for the gray Satan at this time now. And that's Catherine Miller bid on that. So
Well, Nancy, you are very loved. I just want you to say that.
for
You
the
are.
squirrel
Hey,
keychain
well-
is at 65, Marilyn.
I appreciate
Okay.
that, and if
Randy
I just want to
G just
clarify,
upped it. $70.
oh my God. So yeah, I just want to clarify if we do go over the amount so that I don't have to go into my savings account and such, then all that money will be put back into protesting, or if they still keep kicking this down the road and with the legal proceedings, then that just
And
goes
they
towards
might.
that too. I keep it separate,
They might.
This is awesome. And
Yeah.
I
folks,
think we all do that because I know some of the donations that I received through Buy Me Coffee, that's exactly what I did. And I will say this, Scott was very generous. DOA was very generous when my phone broke, and he slipped some money in my purse, and I fixed my phone with that, and then I turned around and I bought groceries with it. So, most of the time, any donations that we get is to put back into the protest, into whatever it's called, the protest, into the community, into doing this. So just keep that in mind that I know that if Nancy comes up with more than what her legal fees are, I can only imagine that she's going to put it all back in.
Yeah, definitely. No, that's not a question whatsoever. It will
Right,
either
yeah.
go back into legal funds or protesting, one of the two. I'll say this, I've been reluctant about saying this, but I can protest other places here in Chicago, and I do have some places that I have picked out and planned. But my lawyer did say because this is reinstated, I probably shouldn't go in front of the org because they could just serve me, but they could serve me here. So
Absolutely, yeah.
for what do you call it, a protection order? But the thing is, Chadwick isn't around, and I'd love to see the proof that he's even here in Chicago. I think they're flying him in and flying him out for these court cases. I really do, and a lot of second gens do too.
Does anybody know where Jerry went?
No.
Oh,
Literally no one.
Jerry, oh Jerry.
We have an org member who would like to come in and say a few things, and being an open channel and we believe in free speech here, we'll have to let them in. Everybody say howdy to Dusty Soda Dispenser.
Hey,
Oh,
Dusty.
brother.
Hey, Dusty.
Welcome, everybody, to the Athon of Booze.
I see
In
that
the-
you got all spiffy for it.
This is
That's
my
his
New York
New York
outfit
outfit.
with my gay pride tie. Oh,
Literally no one was asking how to bid.
Yeah, I'm answering. If you want to run through it real quick again,
See that?
what's up for bid?
see that name tag? That's authentic. David gave me that right there. He said, "My dear brother, here's a name tag."
So, all right. So we're something wrong with you. First up, we have the Bugate over-the-shoulder boulder holder slingshot. So this is designed specially to use with a bra. The current bid on that is $50.
Double A or double D? Because it makes a difference.
Whichever you want. They can go up to a Triple H on that, and we have $100 on the squirrel keychain from literally no one.
whoa!
Amazing.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Thank
Wow.
you. I'm so
Very
excited.
generous.
Very generous.
So,
Amazing.
Marilyn, if you want to hold up Rodney for everybody,
Oh, yeah.
and the squirrel keychain, so we can see those.
Okay, I did the squirrel keychain. There it is.
So
And there's
those are the
Rodney.
two.
He can't really fit. It says SPTV. And then
Rodney is at
I'll finish his hat.
$120, and the
$120.
squirrel keychain is at $100 now. All right, and I'll pull up the pictures. Oh, let's see. Oh, and Susan P just sent Nance $60 and buy me a coffee. All right.
Okay.
So
Thank
let me
you.
pull the others up so you guys can see them. Oh, we
If
got
she
one
wins, the
already.
painting goes to Nance. Nice.
Nice.
She wants you to
What?
have it. Yeah. Says if I
Oh my
win, the
God.
painting goes to you.
Oh, how sweet.
Which
Nice.
painting, Susan? So
That's
here is the forest
Ooh.
that grows into blossoming boobs. That is from Tilty Bird. And right now we have an
Does
offer.
it tell you the size of it? Just out of curiosity, because I think most people would like to know the size.
Give me 1 second here. I have to pull that up real quick. I believe that
Not
one.
of the schlong, not of the schlong. We're
18
talking the
inches.
painting.
No,
Yeah,
I
we
have it
only
here
know
somewhere.
It's interesting how you keep going back to that, Becky, but we're not going to say nothing about that.
Well, come on.
It's only fair. I was like, that's it. I'm bringing out the Rodney.
So
Too much
yes,
boob talk.
the
Yeah, I
third
mean, we're
piece.
Okay.
talking kitties all day, every day. Now, don't get me wrong. I like mine, but
Did you
This
see
one-
Ann
the
Casillas?
thing.
Ann Casillas up the bid on the squirrel keychain. It's up to $125. Sorry, George.
Oh my God. Oh my
All
God.
right, I got to add
And
another-
100 on the Thetan. Which color? Which Thetan? Ann Casillas. Lavender. 100 on the lavender.
Okay.
Oh, we got
Thank
the.
you, Ann.
what are you up to
We're
on
going.
the squirrel keychain?
125, I think she said.
Wow. And who was that?
Ann Casillas.
Okay.
All right. And then Becky asked about the tree forest that's on the screen now. It is by Tilty Bird. Oh my God. Tilty Bird. And it's called the Boob Fruit Blossom Grove. It's on a 10 by 12 cotton paper used with ink coloring.
You said tilty boob.
I know.
I've heard her
He's
called
used to the kitty stuff, so I don't think
Kitty bird.
they're-
I've heard somebody call her
I mean,
that
I
before.
said they. I said she.
Titty
They are
bird.
used to the titty bird, so I think they're going to be okay with it.
And that one is Ann.
Nice.
That one is Susan P. is the high bidder on that one. All right. So just making sure I'm not
Oh,
missing
Denise
anything. We
H.
have
110 on the lavender Thetan.
there we go.
Thank you, Denise H. It's
Wow.
amazing.
You guys are, just.
Wow.
I don't know why I'm shocked. I shouldn't be because this is an amazing community. I just love you all.
That's awesome.
You know what, Nancy? I have to second that.
I'm gonna get
Because
carpal tunnel.
even though it's been a few rough weeks, I can tell you that it is a loving community. I have a lot of fun on here. I have a lot of fun watching all of you guys. I mean, I just do.
Post some things we don't need to know, okay?
Well,
Oh, well, I didn't do anything with that schlong. I don't have it.
listen, Cheryl, we talked about the eyesight problems I'm having and things like that. I don't know why you had to bring the other things into it. So
So sorry.
here's the first painting. This is the labyrinth. And all of these are hand painted by Tilty Bird. And then, of course, we have the Kids Can't Consent that is out
that's
there.
beautiful.
On the labyrinth, we are at,
That is good. That is a gorgeous piece.
the
Beautiful.
labyrinth is at 25. And the Kids Can't Consent right now is at $30 as the high bid on that. So,
Mm.
all right, let me make sure we're not missing anything here.
Sally Boyer asked if Rodney comes with an extended warranty.
Extended. Of course.
He also comes with a cap too, doesn't he?
He does.
There you go.
Because you know what? Don't be silly. Wrap your willy. That's what I always say to my
There
kids.
Bag
My
that boy.
20-year-old sons.
Bag it before you tag it, son.
Mhm.
That's how it works.
Okay, John, I got something to throw in there.
All right.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Hey, wait a minute. Last
I don't-
time we were at the zoo and you blamed that on the monkeys. So
Yeah.
be careful what you're doing.
I don't have much to put up for auction, and Cheryl actually helped me out a lot with this. But I got a little 5-pack of SPTV stickers,
Oh, excellent.
Ooh.
Cool.
Nice.
That's
a
so cool.
2-pack of the other SPTV stickers, one authentic SPTV button.
Nice.
There
Oh,
we
there
go.
it is.
And I got a squirrel sticker that I got at the meet and greet
Aw.
when Tony and Natalie were here. So
Cool.
I got that little package, and I'm going to see if I can get a $20 bid on it.
Oh, for the whole thing?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
$20 to make you holla. Come on, guys. $20.
That's really fair.
$20.
Yeah.
Cheryl, do
I
you
know
know,
it's not much, but I'm trying to.
No, that's fair.
$20 is cool.
Oh,
Cheryl, do you know how to get hold of
everything adds
Gary? I
up.
just want to make sure everything's okay with him.
I need my phone, which is over yonder. So let me go check real quick. Where are the phones?
How's everybody been? I've been so sick.
Indigo Twin, $25 for the sticker pack. There you go.
Nice.
All right. And
Thank you.
Can we hear 30? 30 for the pack. Just imagine it came from Natalie,
Good luck.
directly from Natalie. There you go. That squirrel was given to you by who?
Maybe I'll even autograph one.
So let me suggest this to Scorpio 8763. If you back it up about 10 minutes on the stream, Poe just showed all of the items and the current bids. And if you look at the chat and the bids got a little higher, then you'll know. But everyone's putting their bids in the chat.
And we're
So
at
if you
30
back
for
it
the
up,
pack.
you can see what's up for a bid. So he doesn't have to keep doing it, every 2 minutes. So you should be able to see everything. Oh, Nancy Alley, $30 for the sticker pack.
Yeah, that's so
Oh,
There we
cool.
and,
go.
let's see, 70.
71 for the goldenrod, 110 for the lavender Thetan.
Yeah. Let's see who put that up there. Yeah, Indigo Twin, you're already up there on that, and Denise H already has 110 for the lavender one. So Indigo, you're still a top bidder on the goldenrod at $71. Kat Miller is the top bidder for the gray Thetan at 50. Mrs. Crepitus is currently sitting as a top bidder on Rodney at $120. Slingshot is still sitting at 50. Let me make sure I miss the squirrel keychain is up to 125, and that is Ann Casellas.
That's crazy.
The boob fruit is up to 60, and that's Susan P. And the dusty package of stickers there is $30, and that's Nancy Alley. So
There you go.
oh, and
So Marilyn and Pinche, you have to see she left. Farrell left. She was making Thetans because
She's
of my
calling
There
wheelchair.
she is.
Because what?
She made me a wheelchair Thetan.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
And,
it's really
Love
cool.
that. Did you know that Rodney has a Thetan,
Yeah.
a body Thetan? And then,
That really is a body
oh,
paint.
mine's up behind me.
Cece says that she's wondering how to send you an email, Mona, and she'll donate $20 for that.
I don't know where my phone is.
Joel McCoy wants to know what the bid on Rodney right now. It's $120, and I just got to finish his hat. So if you want him,
That's
a lot
of work.
right now.
You want me to try calling him?
Yeah, because I can't find my phone right now.
Yeah, and he didn't respond. I sent him a message on Facebook, but nothing. So Indigo, let's see, someone was asking about the cap for does Rodney's body Thetan use a cap
Oh,
too?
no. Guess not.
No, we don't.
Oh,
We
you
have
should.
enough. We should, yeah.
Quite
You
dangerous.
better make him one.
$200 for Rodney.
Wow.
Oh,
What?
Way to go.
Whoa, what the hell? Oh my
Oh,
god.
my God. That's amazing.
Thank you, Joel.
Excellent.
that is
Thank you,
amazing.
Joel.
Joel
Dirty
coin.
Yeah.
We knew we could count on him for that one. So
Wow.
Joel, it's amazing. Oh my goodness. I
let's
love
see
that.
here. Well, I'm gonna step out for a moment, and Cheryl, I'm gonna give you a call if you want to step out too. We'll be back in a few minutes here.
Okay,
So
I gotta find my phone.
right.
Okay,
I'm
who
not
has
getting an answer from Jared.
who has
but I
the
gotta
clicker?
send him
Clearwater Chad?
I don't have
Who
it.
has-
No.
Who has admin privileges? Anybody?
I do not.
I'm not even linked up. I notice everybody's
Neither am
linked up
I'm
on
just
it.
I'm just removing myself from chat. I'm not actually.
We're gonna get banged for
I'll
that.
be back in just a moment here.
Okay.
So I can add and remove myself real quick on those things. So we'll be.
Oops.
Everybody,
They'll
nobody
be right
be
back.
naughty.
And Marilyn, maybe if you want to say howdy to folks there and keep it rolling.
Sure.
there.
I just don't have I can't click on anything. Is that
Right.
who are your admins in your back office?
That would be Laura, but Laura had to leave as well. So
Okay. And that's it. Okay.
let's see here. Ann Casillas,
still talk.
real question. Did Rodney actually sleep in the room with Kelly? Because that is worth another 100.
Wow.
You know what? Maybe. I think he was in the corner in the chair.
That's funny.
There we go.
He
So
was
I'll
stalking
say yes.
I
Kelly.
think that counts.
Yeah, leave Kelly alone.
So everybody, let's.
She brought one home with her. I sent her home with one
Nice.
and a rainbow one. Yep.
What was that, Sir Cripidus?
I was gonna say let's not forget too about all the other protesters that have been falsely arrested. They a lot of their cases have been either dropped or have yet to really have a court date. So, this isn't just happening to Nance; it's happening to a lot of people. We need to keep in mind that it's really important that we support each other and be there for each other, just to prove a point. Like Scientology is trying to prove a point. So,
Very true.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I know Pearl Snappy had a couple of them as well. Pearl Snappy, if I remember correctly, had 2 misdemeanors and 1 restraining order.
Yes. Pearl was on with Liz Ferris.
Ferris?
Liz Ferris
Mhm.
a couple nights ago. She was talking about it, and she said that she would definitely keep everyone, abreast of the situation.
Mhm.
Abreast.
Yeah.
Let
Nice.
everybody know what's going on. And she wasn't launching, full on fundraiser as of yet, but very soon. So
Yeah.
she wanted to defer to Nance Drew, for the week or so, and then she would get a better handle on what she needs and let everyone know.
Yeah, she was very kind about saying that she has 90 days to get discovery, so she has until December. So yeah, I'm sure
December?
probably in August, that's when she'll want to
Okay.
hit up getting some funds because she'll definitely need it. Pearl Snappy will.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
was
Scally,
going
yes, I'll
through-
let you know. And I forgot what your bid was, but I'm sure Poe has it down. So definitely.
I was
You guys
going
want-
through all of the false arrests, all of the SWATs for the LA area, and we're up to like $225,000 worth of resources spent. So I was going through the Austin one the other night, and I pulled up their information. They're double. So every time a cop car comes out in Austin, it's $2,400
Oh my God.
for every cop car. And I haven't done that for Chicago. I probably should.
I would love to hear Chicago stats on that because
Yeah.
with all the crime we have and them spending that kind of resources, I would love to give them crap. I mean, I'm sending legislatures, people all over the political system and in CPD, a lot of this stuff. They need.
I'll look
they
it up.
need the
I'll
heat.
look it up for you, Nancy.
I'd love it. Thank you so much.
Well, I called on the road closure of L. Ron Hubbard, and I was told by the supervisor to the 311 that they would have never given them that long of a permit. She said that's just unheard of. So she deferred me to another department, which deferred me to another department, and you know how it goes. And it was late that day, and I didn't get to call the other departments, and then the weekend came. But yeah, she very specifically said that there's no way they would have given them that many days for permits.
I got a reply from Sarasota Jerry. He had a blackout for just a second, and he's trying to get his computer rebooted.
Oh, okay. You guys want me to start with the ceviche?
Sure.
I can show you this. Okay, let's go ahead. Let me see if I can get my camera. You guys
Right.
know that I'm not tech savvy.
I'm just gonna
So-
excuse myself for just a minute. We're almost at 2 hours, and I haven't used the restroom, so I really need
for
a
it.
break. So I'll be right back, guys.
No
Let me
problem.
know if you can
Totally
see,
fine.
because on my end, So
I can see the picture so much better. Hi, Mona. Hi.
Hi.
I did go to Mace Kingsley for you. That was an interesting little tucked
You
away
did.
corner of Scientology. That was interesting.
So what'd you come up with there? Was it
It's just a
spooky?
small building. It's kind of like in a little tuck away area amongst a bunch of Scientology housing. And, yeah, it was creepy. I want to see what the city streets were, what is actual public property versus private property in that little area over there. And I'm ready. It had a full parking lot, and it says right on their website that's where they audit children.
From 1 day old.
Oh, that's disgusting.
That's ridiculous.
And
That is so ridiculous.
I think that's where the children do their purification rundowns too, with the sauna and the.
Can you
Yeah,
imagine the
Marilyn,
kid in
down
the
to-
sauna that already, them being chronically dehydrated? I would imagine if they're in the sauna, they're sweating. So I would imagine they would be dehydrated. And therefore, the heat alone, dehydration, constant dehydration, would mean that their kidneys would suffer. I work for a kidney specialist. I'm not a doctor. But I would imagine that would definitely hurt their kidneys, especially
Another place I've been checking out is we have a mission. I want to say it's a mission right up the street from here. So I went and checked that out the other day. I wasn't live streaming, but I know right where it's at now. And Fuzzy Pink Handcuffs asked me to do a drive because we're doing a Lisa McPherson, a little bit of stuff for Lisa McPherson. And she asked me to do a drive from Fort Harrison to the Morton Plant Hospital to see how far and how long it takes to get there. And we learned that Morton Plant Hospital is 1/2 of a mile, and it took us under 5 minutes. And another drive that Cheryl and I are talking about doing to expand from that, we're going to drive from Fort Harrison to Minkoff's office to see how long of a drive that is. That's going to be a minimum of 5 miles.
Oh.
Aaron says it's like 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So trying to do some background investigations on our end out here.
Well, I just tallied Chicago's, what their budget is. So I just basically take the budget for the year and then how many priority calls they had for the year and divide it. And LA was $1,200 per call. So every time a cop car comes, it's $1,200. And Austin was $2,400, almost $2,500.
Is it per car?
So every time a car comes, I'm waiting for Nancy to come back. I just pulled their budget for last year and how many calls they had for last year. It's going to make Nancy want to go back and take another shit. Wow. Not to be sorry, didn't mean to swear.
Just laughing at Farrell, Cheryl.
Deep in here.
Look, I'm trying to keep my swearing to a minimum.
That's right. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, we got big time celebrities out there. Give it up for Sister Lilith and Father Bend Over.
Wow.
And the supreme ruler.
Excellent.
I have no comment.
We're good looking bunch, aren't we? Cheryl, you look fantastic.
Ave Maria
Your
Purísima.
outfit's amazing. You guys are just.
Well,
Nancy, I just looked up how much it was per car every time. $8,500.
Oh my God, that takes the cake then over.
They had a $2 billion budget and they had 225,000 priority calls. So about $8,500 a call.
Oh my God. And every time I go out there, I get 2 to 3 calls every time.
Wasting.
That's more than LA.
Whoa.
LA we
Way
did.
more than LA.
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
3 cars in
shame.
LA. The last time we went there, I was there. We got 3 calls for the Salvadorian embassy, whatever they had there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Chad, if you could check the private chat, I've
Sure,
got a
sure.
special prayer in there for you.
Yeah.
Extra pair.
Oh, sure. No problem.
That just blows me away. $8,500. That's, I think, more than Cali and more than Austin. Then, whoa.
There we go. All right.
Nancy, you're quite expensive. I just want you to know that you're.
I guess every time I go out, they're having to spend like 17 grand on me at least. So,
wow.
I don't.
You should feel honored.
Right?
At taxpayers' expense.
So, Father
sad,
Ben,
huh?
Becky has some ceviche she needs to have blessed.
Oh,
That's right. Let me go ahead and start.
Sister Lilith, if you could, if you do you have your orb and your spatula ready? If everyone could join in with Sister Nance on this.
Oh, hold on. I gotta grab mine. I'll be right back.
Please do.
Everyone get their orb and their spatulas ready.
Can you guys see what I'm doing?
Cleansing breath.
Let's see. Your name is in the way there, Becky.
Bill,
my what is in the way?
Your name, where it's got your name listed at the bottom of your screen there.
Oh, I don't know how to change it.
Your orb.
I already told you guys that I'm not very tech savvy, so sorry.
Okay, hold on a second there. So we will have Sister Lilith's.
That works, right?
Everyone all together, please. We need to bring our minds in all together. Bring in your Thetan mind all together with me. Everyone take a nice deep cleansing breath.
If we could hold on 1 second, Marilyn was going to get hers. Okay, there we go. Now we're ready.
Very nice orb.
There we go.
In a clockwise manner.
Ben, can I get a spatula, please? A spatula. My favorite one.
All together.
The yellow
now.
one.
And a cleansing breath. There we
Marilyn, you always have to bring in the fancy balls, right?
I got fancy balls.
Yes,
Yes.
she has some fancy balls.
And in erentology, we are always appreciative of getting the balls polished in such a delicate manner. So thank you.
By the order of Saint Nippolina, polish your balls.
And as we read, we're going to read from the book of Diabetics, which is the modern science of dental health.
That's the good book.
Yeah,
May the
correct.
flossings be with you.
If you will go to the Nipplenomicon, it is going to be chapter 3, verse 16.
Silly.
That comes from the Necronomicon, right? From Evil Dead 2.
Nipplenomicon.
Okay,
It's-
I'm just saying.
Nipplenomicon, Nancy,
it's in
Nipplenomicon.
Diabetics.
Okay,
It's one of the sections
From
of
the order
Diabetics.
of Saint Nippolina.
Proper erontologists would know this. So
Yeah.
Oh.
and
Wow.
you shall gently nibble upon that which has been presented. You will also show respect to it and only pinch and draw when is necessary. In the name
Amen.
of
Amen.
Hey, women.
I do
it's
want to
eight
advise
women.
everybody, just make sure you shave your balls before you polish them. Just, that's a little tip.
TMI.
Wow.
Hey, what have you?
And on that note, let's cut some fruit and eat some ceviche.
Well,
Okay,
now
guys.
you were just
So
talking
I
about
figured out the recipe.
evening,
You
now you're
guys
talking
know that
about
I don't do the
food.
recipes.
See,
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think those go together. If you don't shave properly, you are going to cut the fruit. So you have to be very careful with that.
Well, can't you cut the fruit when you're shaving? Just asking for a friend.
You have to be very careful with that. If you don't do it properly, it will.
I don't know if you want to bring some scissors and some snips near them balls. I'm just
I
saying.
was telling, oh hell no, that I just dip them.
What's there?
I'm British. I teabag. I'm British. I teabag.
No, when I
Yes,
tinkle, I
he does
dip
quite
'em.
well. So
Just don't dip them in glitter.
Oh no! Don't dip them in glitter. Oh no! Don't dip them in glitter. You'll have glitter for days.
and
That's
Dusty was in bad shape for almost a week when he tried using real bleach for doing the anal bleaching. So he He had a little
Hold
trouble.
on, I'll be back.
Oh,
I have to go. I forgot the salt, of course.
Getting the
I'm
salt.
chafing as we speak.
Oh, my.
Just thinking about it.
Yeah, we've talked about
Cheryl and John, I did hear from Sarasota Jerry. He had a quick blackout. His power went out,
and he is in our prayers.
and then he was saying something about trying to get his computer rebooted, but we'll see, maybe.
And I would like to offer something new to the auction. It is this antique chalisement that Aaron has personally gifted upon us for the first first Church of Arontology. So this is
It's a relic, right? Was it discovered? Where was it discovered?
Oh, I believe Aaron found it. It was in his front yard. I can't remember where, but he had been.
Was it near the golden tablets?
No. The golden tablets actually aren't gold. They are unobtainium, same as used in Captain America's shield and in the Iron Man suits. So it's much more valuable than gold itself.
Well, my ceviche is too. So let's proceed.
That's gold plated.
So you can buy the shrimp. You can buy the shrimp whole, ready to divine. I did it the lazy way. We get friendship. Just shrimp. If you want the tail, all you need to do is just grab it from here, pull it apart. It's already divine. So we have chopped it off. I have already cut it up.
Did you say shrimp?
Shrimp. This one is shrimp.
That's what Dusty calls his little friend.
Yes,
Can you guys see better that way? No. Well, maybe. So this is the
shrimp, but my
For
companion.
every pound of shrimp, I figured out the recipe. Like I said, I was on the phone with my friend. She knows that I don't do recipes. So it's 1 pound of shrimp. You chop it off. Una libra. You know, you just get it, cut it as big or as small as you want it. Size does not matter. Not in this case. Not in this.
Size does matter, Becky.
Not in ceviche. Not in ceviche. We're all inclusive here.
It's the way
That was pretty darn rude to be calling Mr. Rodney a shrimp.
Right.
Not in ceviche. It does not matter.
So you take a pound of Wavy Davies.
Yeah, a pound of shrimp. You just ruined my ceviche. And then I figured out that it was
his left-hand man.
I figured out that it's usually 1 cup of cilantro. If your cilantro tastes like soap to you because you have that magical gene, do not worry. You can leave it out. It's not a big deal. Make it comfortable for your family. So I already chopped up the onions, the cilantro. I try to make it as easy and as possible.
That was 1 cup cilantro and 1 cup onion.
1 cup cilantro, 1 cup onion, 1 cup tomatoes. And I'm sure you guys already know how to dice up tomatoes. For you that do not know how to cut up cilantro, this is already washed. You just grab it from this side. I usually use this for soup. And then you cut it from this end. And that way you won't have all that. You see? It's easier to cut. It's easier to work with. That's the cilantro. Then I'm going to add the lemon. So we already have the Holy Trinity of cooking, which is in Mexico, and I say this in Mexico because I'm Mexican. It's usually tomatoes, onions, and cilantro. And as you guys can see, it
Oh, you're
is
Mexican. I thought you were Scottish. Okay.
no, that's not the Scottish in me. And you can, you know, balance it out how you guys like it. Balance it out. If you guys like more tomatoes, more cilantro, it's gonna look something like this. Okay, so that's already the shrimp, cilantro, tomatoes, onions, and then we're gonna use the lime. Now, I know that a lot of people know what this is. This is how we squeeze our limes.
I thought that was a ball squeezer.
It is a ball squeezer.
Here's
It is
Sister
a holy.
Steph. Hey.
Now you do not use it with your lemon this way. You use it with your lemon upside down.
Ah, okay.
Yes, and then you just squeeze the lemon.
What happens if you don't do it that way?
It doesn't matter, but
That's a frightening device, by the way.
the whole purpose of the torture device is to get the lemon nice and squeezed. Now, this is how it comes out. And this, you see that? That's what it's there for. It's to grab the juice and to grab the seeds.
And lemons are green? I thought they were yellow.
These are limes. Sorry, limes. I prefer limes, lemons. Use what you have around your. I know that a lot of people, I mean, limes are more expensive than lemons. Go figure. Now let me show you guys what happens when you squeeze it this way. These don't have any seeds, but it doesn't do the job as well. It will do the job. Some people like it, but the real way of using this torture device, you're gonna be squeezing balls, is this way. If you're all gonna be squeezing balls, is that way. Okay.
I find that quite worrisome myself, but
I mean,
balls. Okay. I need
Have
one.
you ever had that done?
No.
I have squeezed many balls. Sorry,
I've
husband.
never had my balls squeezed.
You guys
Not
are
yet.
getting me into trouble.
Every time I'm around that Marty Rathon, he just squeezes the hell out of mine.
Oh, excuse
He's
me.
known for that. That you shouldn't be hanging around him. I keep telling you, broski, but you keep running over there.
It's very simple to make the ceviche, guys. It really is. As you guys can see, I have I'm squeezing the limes, lemons, whatever you guys have. I know I prefer limes just because of the taste of it. But if all you have is lemons, that'll work.
You're doing a couple limes. How many limes are you doing?
I'm sorry. I cannot
I'm
look
gonna
at
do
Cheryl.
3.
You're making me laugh.
3?
Yeah, I'm doing 3. It depends if they're dry and old, then you use more. If they're young and juicy, oh, then you use less.
if I could tell you how many times I've heard that, boy.
There you go.
Now, Becky, if you add a fish to that, what kind of fish do you add?
I don't know, Thaddeus.
A firm white fish. Where I'm from, we have a saltwater lake. I'm from Michoacan. We have a saltwater lake, and the fish is a little bit firmer. You would scrape it. You don't, you would debone it, and then scrape it in there. Let me see how this is turning out.
This was a family show, but you're scraping, deboning, and crushing balls. I'm not sure.
Yes. I don't
I
know.
should
I
be
don't know
making
what to tell you.
Next
best
time it's
thing I
going
like
to be gefilte fish.
The thing I like most about fish is the scent.
I have a
people
little bit
scent
more
fish.
in there, so I would go with the forked lemon. I eyeball a lot of this, so I like to keep my eyeballs entertained.
Mm-hmm.
So
Thank
the
you.
whole-
Pink Sky is awesome. Sent somebody
the whole.
buy me a coffee. Awesome.
You see, it's
Chris Shelton asking everyone to watch their language. Yes. Hey, Chris Shelton.
well, we are just talking food here. It's not my fault people have a dirty mind.
Now, Chris, I'm waiting for that degree. You said you're going to give me a degree, and I've been waiting on that master's degree, and I think you owe me a doctrine by now for being late on that master's
Babe,
degree.
can you get me the avocado, please?
Jersey
Salt to
Jen.
taste and the pepper. A little bit of salt to taste.
Mm-hmm. I saw that
trying
Ann
to get-
Casilla said salt. Ann was like, some salt
It
in.
looks more than what I put in there. Again, eyeball everything.
Did you put pepper in or?
A little bit of pepper. I'm gonna put the pepper now. Only I forgot to put it out here. You see the shrimp is starting to change colors.
It's cooking.
You want it? I'll show you the finished product. Yes,
Hey, you
baby.
stick it around that hard, it's going to change color on you.
And then the pepper, if you don't mind.
Peen bones. Don't I have a peen bone? Oh.
The avocado, you're gonna use this last. You don't put it on right away. Yes, thank you, babe. Thank you, my honey. My husband is such a
Definite trouble source I saw out there. Hey.
again.
I have a question
bit of
for
pepper.
her. If she's up for doing something fun with Cheryl and I on Wednesday, give me a thumbs up if you're available Wednesday.
Okay, wait, we don't have a peen bone? I thought Mandy McGee had bones and she said we don't have a peen bone? And
I don't know what a ping ball is.
Neither do I. But apparently humans don't have a peen bone, and I'm just very concerned. Should I have one? Should I get
Probably
one?
not.
You see how it's starting to change colors?
Oh.
Yeah, it's already. Now I like to layer my veggies. So this is already cut up. It's cucumber. Use what you have. I only had the English cucumber. I add half of it, and again, it's about a cup and a half.
Oh, cucumber.
Cucumber. You add the cucumber. I like to layer it, which means that I will mix it in first, and then maybe about a half an hour before it's done, I will go ahead and add more veggies because I don't like my veggies to be completely soft. I don't like soft veggies.
Heck no.
Especially cucumber.
The cucumbers.
And now this right here
I like
are
my
jalapenos.
zucchini very hard.
Yes, I love my zucchini hard. So
I like
this
my
right
zucchini
here,
very hard.
the regular jalapenos, they come in a can. Sorry guys, I didn't think about. So you add a little bit of this juice, depending on your spice level. That's to help it cook. You don't have to add it. You don't have to add it. The lemon will cook it. But I like a little bit of spice. I also added a jalapeno. I added half a jalapeno. I prefer the jalapenos that are green instead of these. These are a little too soft for me. These are like if I'm eating refried beans.
But couldn't that be a sign of an infection if your jalapeno goes green?
No, because jalapenos are green.
Okay. I was just making sure.
They're telling you.
Now that carrot and the jalapeno, was that a minuscule carrot or was it a
The jalapeno being green is not going to harm you. It's actually a red jalapeno does not mean that it's spicy. I forgot the jalapeno.
Yeah, but a red jalapeno can sometimes mean it's about to pop.
That's a fresh jalapeno, right?
Where?
Sometimes
no,
they
the
go-
fresh one.
All right, fresh.
Yeah, fresh jalapeno is what I like. You can add serrano. Serrano chile is spicier than the jalapeno ones.
Oh
I
no,
prefer.
my wife will stomp my head in the ground if I use a serrano.
Yeah, I mean serrano is a little bit spicier.
I'm too Caucasian to even say the word.
It's not. Yeah. Some people don't like tossed salads. Yeah, they don't. One day, thank you, my love. Okay, they have-
Venus, I really enjoy having my salad tossed, but I don't know about others.
oh my! How can you tell if a jalapeno is spicy? Is usually if it has like white veins going across something like this, but they go all the way across. Those are spicier jalapenos.
Oh, there's good knowledge. Thank you,
Yep.
Becky.
And then
Turning in Poe's head right now.
this is what makes a jalapeno hot. Is this vein right here? If you don't like spicy, but you like the taste of it, take it off.
How many years did Mrs. Poe have to put up with you?
Oh, 34. 34. Yes. Yeah, she's
And
she's a
I
trooper.
chop them a little bit bigger.
Oh yeah.
If I'm making it for a like a party or something, that way people can beware. A little bit of jalapeno. I would say about 2. I'm sorry?
Sister Steph has whipped them out at parties before too. So
Oh, there you go, sister. You whipped it out, huh?
The spicy one.
I love those truck stop parties.
You like the spicy one? So you taste it along the way to make sure that the spice and the salt is what you're looking for.
you have to speak up a little louder, Sister Steph.
I need a little bit more salt. Ew.
Oh, and yeah, there you go. Chichicana says, "Don't forget, it's healthy to rub your eyes after handling jalapenos."
Absolutely.
It's like a nice.
It's always good to use the bathroom too.
Yep.
Nice and flush for your
What
eyeball.
goes in must come out.
I learned that the hard
Chicana,
way.
go for it. You see? And
That's
then
always a good time.
I don't add the avocado until later. If you want to know
Avocado.
if you want to know if your avocado is ripe, you don't. These came in a bag, so I didn't have a choice to. If you want to know if your avocado is ripe, it will show you right here. If this
don't
is
forget to bid on
dry,
the item. Somebody said.
Yeah, it's generally where you check them is the tip, so that's where you
yeah,
start.
it's the tip, guys. It's the tip what counts. I know a lot of people like to squeeze. You don't want to squeeze because it will go ahead and bruise the item. But I didn't have a choice on these. These were kind of in a bag. I just went to Trader Joe's. That's all they had.
That's what you're
But
calling
these
them now?
avocados are decent for being in a bag. Then you're going to go ahead and cover it. And of course,
That's a
you guys
guy
are
in
sitting.
trades.
You cover it. Sorry, guys. Let me get my. You know what? I like it old school. Let me go get the
We're
oil.
looking at
Oh, yeah,
right
we
at the
all like
money
it old
shot.
school.
Excuse me. Are we gonna like do another kind of round of letting people know? Because I see in the chat they want to know
Where
what they
they're
can
at.
bid on.
Yeah,
there's some
because
people coming.
want to go to sleep.
Yeah, it's after, it's after 10
And
here,
I just want to say, I worked on the Cash App. It looks like it's working now. So I think there was a minor hiccup, but let me know if it's not again.
So currently we are up to. I'll make sure I'm good on all these before we go.
Oh, and let me add, you don't want to do this in a aluminum or a metal dish. The reaction, I don't think, tastes very well. So you want to keep it in a plastic, ceramic, whatever. This is Tupperware.
Yeah, I prefer lime can, but you know.
You cover it very well. And then you guys are sitting on the top, but normally I would cover it, put the top, put it in the refrigerator. It takes about, I would say about 2 hours to cook. And it cooks with the vinegar. It does cook with the vinegar, the lemon. Now, by magic of TV, I actually made some ahead of time. That's why I did it ahead of time. So you guys can see the difference in the shrimp.
If everyone could check the private chat real quick, there's been a message in there from Mona. So, and it's not in mine, it would be in someone else's. So, and while we're doing that, as we're standing right now, the lavender Phaeton is up to $110 for Denise H. The gray is up to $50. That's Catherine Miller. The goldenrod is up to $71. That's for Indigo Twin. Rodney is up to $200. That's Joel McCoyne. The squirrel chain is up to $125. That's Ann Casillas. The boob fruit painting is up to $60. That's Susan P. The dusty package is at $30. All right, get back to page one.
Nice.
The Kids Can't Consent is still sitting at $30. That's Cat Ocean. The Labyrinth is at $25. And what did we say on that one? Okay, and the Slingshot is still sitting at $50. And it looks like what did we say for the Squirrel Keychain? $125 is Ann Casillas.
Yep, Ian Casillas. Yep.
There you go.
Excellent.
So,
The
and if you wish-
papacito is on the top of the pantry. Yeah, can you get it for me? And you'll be my best friend. My poor husband. This is what he has to go through if he wants to eat good food. Because I forget everything.
Okay, Sir Crepit, his Cash App's definitely working. Thank you there.
And
Okay.
and Venus, they do call it the Dusty Package, although it is a small package for you. So you just have to.
Well, I'm
to
just
deal with
going
it.
to
Remember-
say I'm going to add in a little Thetan for Dusty's package, so a Thetan will go out with that package too.
Aw,
little-
that's so
And as
nice.
Dusty always says,
Add a
it's the
Thetan.
motion in that ocean, so don't worry about it.
There we
You
go.
can't
Cheryl.
send the Cyclops. You can't send the Cyclops.
Oh,
No,
wrong
that
Thetan.
was
Wrong
special.
Thetan. That's a special one.
Sister Steph, do you have any readings for us tonight?
Yes.
No, I just wanted to apologize to all my fans out there because I was off a little while ago because the power went off here at the convent. I had to. I don't think some of the other sisters have paid their bill, but anyhow, I went out to the truck stop and walked around and worked up a little bit of money to pay the power bill. So I'm back
You're so
on.
good
Now.
at that.
Smiley face.
Okay.
You have
Bless
been,
you all, though.
you have done so well at those truck stops. That is just amazing.
She
It's
always
really
rallies at the
amazing.
end of the day at the truck stop. Always comes through for the convent. Sister Steph.
Well, I thought it was a mistake getting that CB radio for the convent that you wanted, but I see it has paid off thousands of times what we paid for that CB radio.
It's a huge
She's
money.
making more money now than she ever did. Sorry.
We're making money? Did somebody say making money?
And we are at $50 for the Dusty package.
Oh,
Wow, that's amazing.
And that's Ann Casillas.
So Kat is wondering if we're done with the, is that the Kids Can't Consent, Kat, that you're bidding on? Because I think she's wanting to depart, but she doesn't want to lose her top bid place.
Well, if no one else has a problem with it, then we can go ahead and close that one out and just let her have that one. That's the Kids Can't Consent painting.
I believe
And-
so. Kat, can you confirm that? Yes, she says. Okay.
All right. So
Thank
and
you,
that was
Kat.
for $30. So
Yeah,
we'll go ahead
Kat
and close that
Ocean.
out.
She's a fellow Chicagoan. I've protested with her. I protested with her on March 3rd and just recently, about 2 weeks ago. She is great. I love her.
Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent. Well, if you know her, let's see. If you know her
Up.
personally,
Aaron's in the chat. I don't know whose chat he's in,
oh
but
my goodness.
Oh.
And everyone,
He's a wrench
please
in mine.
show your respect for Aaron,
hey,
as we here at Arontology.
Oh, he went live when he went live when we were live. Okay.
I'm
I
ready
thought I
to
saw
show
it pop
rubbing-
up.
I'm rubbing my invisible ball.
Who has a ball?
I have
How
an
can you make
invisible
it up
ball.
to us, Aaron? You could pop in.
You're our fearless leader, Aaron.
Really, you can take
do
me
any,
off if
you can do
want.
anything
Please,
you
leader.
want.
Poe,
Pop
take me
in.
off and you can put Aaron in.
Okay, give me
Okay, I'm going to autograph one of these here stickers. I have this very special Sharpie. It was given to me by a guy named Don. So I'm going to autograph this for you.
But before you take me out, Aaron, I need to talk to you. I'm hounding you.
guys, it's getting real late for me. And my,
Yeah.
my poor dogs are wanting to get some attention. I had no power for 7 hours today, so
Wow.
I'll chill out. So thank you so
Okay.
much for inviting me, and let me know. I will send out whoever wins the keychain and the Rodney. I'll send those out. I'll just hit myself with it. And Nance, you know I love you, and
I love
good luck
you.
with everything.
Thank
All right,
you.
well,
Bye, Marilyn.
see you later. Bye.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
And
for being
Aaron's
here, Marilyn.
Aaron's wanting a link. He says.
I just
Okay.
Aaron, I just texted it to you, bud.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make my husband a plate because this poor
There
guy
you go.
has been
That's
waiting.
going to be my little package.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's growing.
You
My
guys
little
need an
package
extra
is
spot?
growing.
if you guys need the extra spot, I will be more than happy to leave you guys after I finish this. And here you guys go. This I made a separate one. I normally put it in a bowl, but you can have it with a tostada, a little
There's
bit of
our
a tapa,
fearless
And
a
here's
little
our
bit of
fearless
tapatio.
leader.
Aaron, how are you,
Hey,
sir?
Aaron,
Hi, Aaron.
Hey,
fearless leader.
there he is. And Ceviche is
Aaron, oh, he's my neighbor.
Could you
who's your
feel
neighbor?
it? Could you feel it with everyone that was caressing the
Fa-
balls with the
Fa-
spatulas for?
Father Ben, we definitely have to have a blessing on that dome that just got up here. It's a shiny dome.
Oh my God! Look, Cheryl's dolls get bigger and bigger.
Right?
And have you seen?
These
You
are
have
Like
extra
the
the
Rodman.
leader.
the symbol
sent
of
me this one.
Scientology
Aaron,
proudly
Aaron,
displayed
she
for
made
you?
a bigger doll to fit. You got to show them the wheel. You got to show them my. This is my Thetan. It's my wheelchair Thetan.
Oh my goodness!
Isn't that
Is that
awesome?
not the cutest?
I'll tell you what I'll do just to be as helpful as I can. I'm going to click the stream this to your audience button so I can at least announce this fundraiser to my audience. And
Absolutely.
and wait, the stream has reached the maximum number of guest destinations. A lot of guests are already streaming to their own destinations. You'll be able to stream to this destination if another guest stops streaming. I'll tell you what, guys, forget it.
I
Like,
just,
No,
I
no,
have it.
Aaron,
I'm not on that.
I'm done. Hold on.
and I just
I already
stopped too. No
finished.
big deal.
I want to go into chat to support in chat. I was just finishing the plate. It's all done. Ceviche made. Put it in the
Thank
fridge
you.
for about 2 hours and you're done. So I will go ahead and leave. I've been here long enough. It's hot. I need
hold on. Becky. Leaving the stream is not the same thing as stopping the stream.
I'm not
I just
streaming.
stopped my stream.
Oh, I'm not streaming. Does that make a difference?
Okay, let me try.
Because
Yeah,
I just stopped my stream.
You did? You stopped your stream?
I stopped my
Okay.
stream. Yep, I'm good.
Let's see.
Oh, we lost him.
He pooped up.
He's doing something. He's
He's magical.
He knows more
I,
about
Wait.
this
I
than I
haven't
do.
been
He's
There you
magical.
go.
He left.
He is not only the leader of Arontology, he is also the master of StreamYard. So.
Right?
Wait a
It's
minute.
not-
He left.
It's not letting me do it, but I'll tell you what I'll do. Tomorrow, I'll do a video and clip this thing and just promote the fundraiser. Yeah. And that way it'll just be simpler that way.
So let me go, you guys. It is kind of hot. I'm gonna serve the hubby a plate. He deserves a plate. Thank you so much for having me on. Love you all. Hey, Ron.
Good to see you.
Thank you, Becky.
Bye, guys.
Take care.
So let me see it. Let me say hi to Sister Steph. Hello, hello,
Oh.
Jerry. And
It's good
Mona
to see you.
Fat Grammy. I don't think we've spoken before.
We haven't. Nice to meet you. And I
Nice
need
to
to
meet
talk
you.
to you, sir.
Oh, you're the one who said that. I was off. I didn't hear who said that earlier. I thought it was Nancy. I was like, I thought we spoke. Dusty, good to see you. Are you dressed up as a Sea Org member there?
I am. See that right there? Little baby
Cheryl.
Davey gave me that.
Cheryl, it's
Authentic.
awesome.
Authentic
The
name
master
tag.
ruler. The master ruler. And Sir Crepitus, good to see you.
Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you. I feel like you and I should do a video together about that your story, your history, if you're up for it sometime.
Yeah, sure. Yep.
Nancy, good to see you. And
Nice to see you.
Friar Bend Over, good to see you, Poe.
Father, bend over.
Friar Bend
Oh,
Over.
father.
Friar, father.
You're the one who anointed me. I don't.
You know, Father, if we shave Sister Steph's back, we can make a wig for Aaron.
We
Right.
did that last week, and we made 13 blankets from it. So it's,
And it's already replenished.
yeah,
Just
I
leave
thought
my-
that's what sister. I thought that's what Farrell Cheryl sister
Crocheting all
made.
week. Back
She
hair.
crocheted all those thetans out of his back hair.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
You know,
we
in
have
my
someone
entire
else
life,
trying to
I
jump
have
back in here. Hold on.
Hey, Marilyn.
Oh, hey. I was just stopping my stream so you could maybe stream it to yours.
So let me see. Let me see if I
You can do it.
Oh, look, it's letting me do it. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
Boobathon for Nance. Do you say Nancy, right? Not just Nance?
I go by both, honestly. A lot of my friends call me Nance. Nance
Oh,
or
I got
Nancy
it.
is my first name in real life, so all good.
Nance.
I got
Okay,
it.
so-
Twizzy. Thank you.
So,
we run
Aaron,
through
I
the
have to show
auction?
you this. I
Can we
got
run
to
through
meet
the
Danny
auction items?
Masterson. You see that
Probably
right there?
should.
That's me meeting Danny Masterson.
That's right. That's right. Okay, guys, it let me do it. I am streaming to my channel right now, so that's
Yay.
good.
And
Hi,
Gail
Aaron's
says-
channel.
Gail
And,
says sister stuff makes her weak in the knees. That's amazing.
A lot of ladies have said that.
Aaron, you weren't here earlier, but we read from the book of Diabetics, the modern science of dental health. So.
Oh my goodness.
May the forcings be with you.
I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because I just finished a 2-hour live stream with Jenna, but I wanted to jump on here and at least let my audience know. That's why I started the live stream to my channel. That Nance, Scientology is trying to make an example out of you. They're trying to get charges to stick on a protester for the first time. There's no way we can let them do it. And for people who want to donate to your legal defense fund, what is the best way for them to do that?
Anyway, through my link tree, I kind of prefer Cash App. It is working now, verified by Sir Crepitus, a very generous donor. And then PayPal, Venmo, all of those work in my link tree, and it's being rotated
so I'll tell you what
around.
I'll tell you what I'll do, Nance. I'll take your payment profile links that are in your in your profile. I will make them a pinned comment on my channel under this video, so that anyone who wants to support, who wants to donate to that, can do so, and it'll be as easy as possible.
And I also just put it into the chat as well, so that link is in there for anyone who needs it.
I appreciate that.
Awesome.
And that's on the description of your channel as well, Nance.
It is, yes. It's on my description.
There's a whole bunch of items that are up for auction. Do you want to run through those real quick? You got like 2 minutes to do that, because if people want to bid on these, Poe's got a little bit of a little list.
What do you guys got? Off with Rodney. Rodney has been quite popular. So
okay, I have a Rodney.
Oh my God.
I love the way Aaron laughs at that every time he sees
only
it.
put one part at a time, so I think you're okay.
Every time. Just keeps getting better.
I'm just
By the
wondering
way,
if he's ever going to make one in man size. I mean, that's awful small, but that sort of thing. And we're up to $200 for that.
You made me do it.
Actually, this will be an inside joke. I won't even explain it. But Marilyn, can you send me a photo of Rodney? And that's not the joke. What I'm going to do with it's going to be the joke.
Okay.
I think I know what you're talking about. You're so bad.
Oh my
How
God.
about-
I'm
How
afraid
about
of
body
this.
it's his body Satan that Cheryl made me.
Oh my God.
Aaron has a little Rodney too.
Can you show the squirrel keychain?
Oh, yes.
That is up to
Yeah.
$125. That's
$125.
Very popular item right there.
How are people bidding on these things?
They make the offer right there in chat, and then once they are done, once the live is over, they will go to Nance's Linktree page, make the donation there, take a screenshot of it, email it to me, and I will get it out to the folks who will deliver them directly themselves.
Let me add an item to the auction. Let me.
Oh, yeah.
nice.
We're going to get bucks. Come on. Give us something.
Another item, guys. Can you believe this?
Your last hair.
He's giving us a lock of his hair.
Oh, my goodness. We have unsolicited Rodney picks.
Aaron's watching up a lock of his hair. Everybody.
It's going to be a really empty package.
And it looks like we have 429 people watching, folks. If you'd like to get your hands around Rodney, you need to.
Okay, guys.
I
got 2 Ridge wallets, MagSafe. MagSafe means if you have one of the newer fancy iPhones or Android phones, those phones have a particular magnetic design in the back, and these wallets will click right to them. I think these babies retail for at least $120 each. I'll do a twofer, a 2-pack. Whoever wants to bid on these things, I guess highest bid wins, right? But
That's right.
And honestly, it's because all the money's going to the defense fund anyway. So if you guys will do me a favor, because I'm gonna log off here in a second, but if you guys can keep track of the highest bid for these 2 Ridge wallets, and whoever the winner is, just send me the address, and I'll send them off. Because, you know, Ridge sends me all this stuff. I'm not going to use them. So
yeah, and what I love about Ridge, I use them too. They have RFID protection, so you can't skim off of them. You know, people who like to try to steal information. So yeah, I love Ridge.
And we have the over the shoulder boulder holder slingshot that is in laser cut with boob gate on it. If you'll notice, it is in a nice blue fabric. Unfortunately, we did get some of the skin showing in there, but it is made for an over-the-shoulder boulder holder.
Oh my God!
And Sister Lilith and I were talking about it. If you do it properly, it's a perfect slingshot for shooting thetans at any of the orcs. So
that is awesome, you guys.
Hey, Aaron, before you jump off, can I pass on a message through you?
Yeah.
If I may. I'm going to give a big shout out to a streamer. Her name's Hey Carrie Ann out in Portland. And she started an SPTV book club. And her first book that they are doing on their book club is Jenna Miscavige's book. So if you would pass that on to Jenna, that SPTV Nation is featuring her book as the first book of the SPTV book club.
That is awesome. How do they do the book club? Is it going to be on YouTube? Like, how do they do it?
She started today, and I didn't really get to catch it. So,
wow. Okay.
I don't understand that.
Are we not getting enough attention?
I don't know. Lord have mercy. I'm trying to type something in chat, and next thing you know,
oh hey, look at this view. This is a cool view.
Yeah.
Nothing but love. So those guys are good people out there.
Aaron, what I wanted to talk with you about, I know you need to go, I'm sorry, were those
That's
FBI claims for the Never-Ins and for the survivors. I did some FBI claims and there's some videos on it, and you've been so busy lately that I wanted to get those out to everybody.
Okay, shoot me an email about what you're talking about specifically, okay? And then we'll talk about it. For the book club though, because is this like is it like everyone reads a chapter and then they go on the video together and talk about the chapter, or they read the whole book and talk about the book?
I think they're all buying the book, and then they, like you said, read a chapter and then they discuss it in their book club.
Okay.
From what I understand.
I know that
I'm very dyslexic, so reading's not my forte. That's why I'm so happy with the Sins of Scientology. It's being read for me.
Wait, whose channel is Sins of Scientology? I saw them in the live chat today.
That is
I'll tell him. Don't. I'll tell you. I'll text.
Is it under the radar?
Yeah. No.
Podcast.
Yes, no, maybe, could be.
Oh wait,
People
Sins of Scientology. That's Sandy. That's
Sins
of
Sister
Scientology.
Lilith, have you been
Sandy
hitting
McKenna.
have
Sandy
you been hitting the
McKenna.
oregano again, Sister
Oh,
Lilith?
now I feel so stupid. I knew that was her.
Yeah.
I was like, but okay, well, she made some comment in the live stream that I was like, oh, this is a former Scientologist. She must know so much by now that she just sounds like a former Scientologist. I feel so stupid. I know that's Sandy's podcast. Literally, I was like, we should talk. Email me. Oh, I'm so God.
she's not doing the book club. Hey, Carrie Ann's doing the book club.
No. I totally get it. I totally get it.
Sins of Scientology, though, I love it, though. Love it.
Yeah, she's doing some excellent stuff.
Wait, I'm confused. What is Sins of Scientology doing? Is she like reading Jenna's whole book or something?
No.
She's
It was just a
certain
reference of
stories
how I
and,
like
like-
other people to read a book for me.
I get it. I was going to say, I know that in real life, some of Jenna's friends were doing a book club, and they did her book, and like as a little thing, like Jenna like went to the book club meeting, and I think it was probably after they had all read the book. So I don't know. Maybe she'd be willing to do something similar for Carrie.
She would. Carrie's
so
wonderful.
cool.
She's such a tiny little channel. She would love that. It would be much appreciated. And we all love Carrie Ann. We all love her. She's just so sweet. Very Minnesota.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's 10:30 and I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm gonna go The pressure cooker is cooking me some chicken. I got to make sure
It's
not.
good talking
Okay, so
to you again,
Aaron,
my
your
brother.
your peeps, they can head over maybe to Nance Drew's channel if they want to bid on anything or hang out with us for a few more minutes. Maybe they
Oh,
can
you know what?
head over
Before
to
I
at
dip-
Nance Drew.
Before I dip, let me go into my studio and redirect my stream to Nance.
Sweet.
Nance, can you just read for me on your channel? What is the title of this stream?
It says Nance Drew Boobathon.
Okay.
And it does have hyphens. Boob hyphen a hyphen.
There you are.
on.
I see you. There you
Yeah.
are. There you are. There you are. Okay, good. My stream, when I end it, will redirect to your stream.
Nice.
And yeah,
Aaron, don't forget to send us all instructions for the next month. You know, like you do. I know you've been busy. You tell us what to do, so please email us our instructions. We're waiting. Thank you.
Will
Do I
do.
need more flip flops?
Hey, Aaron, what do you think of that?
Oh, that's
Isn't
perfect.
that nice.
That's perfect. I got a few of those lying around here as well. I just
love-
I
realized
want one.
I actually
I
have
can
no
tell
idea
you where
how
you
to
can get
end.
them.
I actually have no idea how to end the stream on my channel, so maybe I'll just leave it going. I don't know.
All right.
All right, guys. How long are you guys planning on going for?
Oh, about another 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That'll be
Okay.
3 hours. So
I got to
All
get
right,
this
cool.
thing off.
Yeah.
All right. See you guys.
Thanks, Aaron.
Bye,
Love
Aaron.
you. Love you.
Aaron. Appreciate you.
Goodbye, oh great orb.
All right. Okay, let's raise some money. We got 20 minutes, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right,
Let's
guys.
finish these items off.
So, okay, so anybody want this Rodney? It's at $200 right now.
Whoa.
Can I hear 225, 250? He's gonna come with a
Excellent.
hat. And if hopefully you're in the US, because that's as far as I can mail it. So let us know. Put it in the chat if you can do better than $200. I will send you a Rodney. Also, what is this? What 175? It's a
So
little
cute.
keychain, squirrel keychain,
keychain is 125.
and everything goes to Nance Drew. So let us know, and Poe will give you instructions. If you win, you go into Linktree, make a donation, take a screenshot, send it to Poe. He will confirm it and let us know. We'll send you your item. Okay.
And
What else
Dog
we got?
Defender of Gems is wanting to know how much the boob slingshot is at right now.
I posted in there. It's $50 right now. Is the
$50,
correct
okay.
deal. $50
Okay,
for the
boob
boob slingshot.
You guys
Go
can
higher
come
than
up
the
on
more.
that. There, you're giving me $50 for my stickers. You guys can go
Yeah.
75.
Yeah, that
on
I mean
the
that's a
Dusty, what do you
prize
got?
there. Oh my
Dusty,
god! with
show
the
us your
laser?
package. What do you got?
my package.
package.
It's grown a Thetan. So it's got a Thetan in it now, and it's got I gotta go back. It's got a 5-pack of little stickers. That's what the little stickers look like. It's got now a 3-pack of the bigger stickers, and one of them I autographed. And I got an authentic
Ooh,
squirrel sticker that I got
yeah.
when Natalie and my Tony were out here, and somebody was giving these out. I'm not sure who it was.
No, it's not going to be like that swimsuit issue of Sports Illustrated you sent me that I couldn't get the pages pulled apart.
And a,
Oh.
Just
and a,
autographed.
and a button.
Oh,
SPT.
Oh.
Graphic.
Okay, what 75 for the boob slingshot?
Yep.
Nice.
And that's
All right, what else
Dog
we got?
Defender of Jim.
That's
75 on that. Dusty's is sitting at $50, and that's Ann Casillas is the high
That's
bidder
very
on that
fair.
so
That's
far.
more than fair.
Yeah, I think this is
Oh.
Ann Casillas too. So 175. Anybody can go
Man,
a little
Ann.
higher.
she's done so much. Oh my god.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Tennessee
Whoa.
Finder, $50 for the Ridge wallets. Okay, excellent. We have $50 on the 2 Ridge wallets from Aaron.
Right, Christina Lumbo. Great people here. Such a loving community.
Oh,
Do we-
for Nance.
What are the
So,
things at? You got a lavender.
The 3 big Thetans.
Mhm.
Did we get a bid on all 3 or just the purple one?
Yeah.
On the
all
on
three.
the Thetans so far, we have the lavender one is $110, and that is Denise H. The gray one is at $50, and that is Catherine Miller. The goldenrod is $71, and that's Indigo Twin.
Whoa. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Anybody
Mine's not
want
for
these?
sale
They're
because it
going
was a
fast.
very, very nice gift from Farrell Cheryl, and I want to keep this forever.
Yeah.
Aw, yeah.
Well, that one's got boobies.
Yes. It's a little X-rated.
Oh, I didn't notice that. That was
Detail on
pretty
the boob.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Woo!
And nipplies. It's got little boobies and nipplies and
Yes.
everything.
Some pink nipples there.
I gotta say too that that's an authentic Phaeton. It was attached to my stand right here.
Right. It's actually done Phaeton work already. Yeah.
I'm almost clear. Got one more to go. Oh, you gotta get my things in the way. There's one right here. There it is.
That's the Cyclops, right?
Yeah.
One-eyed Willie.
One-eyed snake.
Oh my God. All right. What else we got? Did you show everything?
I think Nance, you should sue the cult of Scientology for not paying you for services rendered with the boob action. Most people pay high dollar for that, I would say.
Right?
They got boob communion and they don't even appreciate it.
That's like dining and dashing, if you ask me.
Yeah.
What do you say?
I'm looking into it. We'll see what happens.
All right, so let's take a look here. We've got a couple of items that there are a couple of paintings. We have the first one here is the Labyrinth painting, and that is from Tilty Bird. It is hand painted, and I'm looking right now to make sure we're good on what we have on that. Labyrinth is currently sitting at $25. So we have that one, and then let me get up here to.
We got $60 for the Ridge wallets.
And then we have the plants, which is the boob fruit trees. That is that one is currently at $60, and Susan P is the high bidder on that one so far. So did that one show up?
No.
Let's see what's going on here. It should have shown
How
up.
much is the latest bid for the Labyrinth painting?
The Labyrinth painting is at $25.
Okay. Chi Chicana said $30 for the Labyrinth painting. Someone's asking about the Ridge wallets. CC said $60 for the Ridge wallets.
Okay.
And Super Pop wanted to know what it was up. Where do you bid? Bid right in the chat, Super Pop, and we're keeping track of it.
It looks like Pup Groomer has something she wants to show. She might have an item to put on the auction list.
Yeah, I did see her stream the other day, and she said she had some items she wanted to put in.
She emailed you, John.
Yeah, give me a moment here.
She does amazing work.
Yeah, I've gotten so many flyers from Pup Groomer and put them up all around the Chicagoland area.
Yeah, Pup
love
Groomer maybe
Pup Groomer.
It's a like gem bag, and it says Coffee Cults and Crafts.
Oh,
So pretty.
wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yay.
I did blame Pup Groomer for giving me this cold when we were all streaming the other night together. That's when I got it, and then she was sick the next day also.
Oh no.
So Pup Groomer gave me a cold over the
You got
internet.
a viral virus.
You're just a glutton for that stuff. You got that mouth herpes from Sister Steph. Now you've got the cold. So,
Sister Steph, your channel is Dusty Soda Pop. Is that correct?
No,
that's me. Dusty Soda
okay. I'm
Dispenser.
mixing up because someone's asking because they want to put something up there.
Sarasota Jerry.
Sarasota Jerry. Okay.
Yeah, he's the guy I met at the truck stop.
there we go.
Sarasota.
Okay, and now I've got the items from Pup Groomer here. I've been trying to find those, going back through all my emails here. So she's offering packages of these of stickers that she's designed up for the SPTV community.
Oh,
those are great.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah, I heard there were stickers. I hadn't seen them. These are nice.
Doing some amazing work, Pup Groomer. Just, yeah.
And it's quite pricey to get those. Anything like printed, especially stickers. So
Yeah.
like I really value the people that really go out above and beyond and help us protesters out in the street and send us these. So yeah, this is great.
I give a lot of credit to Pup Groomer. She drives 4 hours to Las Vegas to protest out there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
Holy moly.
Yeah, Pup Groomer lives way out and does a lot of work. And, you know, it's like with a lot of folks, they're putting in a lot of their own time doing these things. And we can't say enough for how much people are working with these things. So, Marilyn, what do you got coming up this week on your channel?
So first of all, I just want to say Kathy Barassa says, I don't need more stuff, but where can I just donate? I always have issues. There's a link tree. Where's the link? In the chat.
It's
at
in
the
the
top
chat.
of the,
It's flashing at the bottom there.
right there. Yep.
Link
And-
tree at / Nance Drew. Very
That's true.
easy.
Yep. And then you probably have a link in your the description of your channel.
In my
Just the
channel,
description.
it's
Okay.
all over.
All over the place.
individually and through the link tree, just in case people get confused with the link tree. Yep.
And what do I have coming up? I'm actually not sure yet. I have some things kind of in the works with some interviews, and we'll see.
Okay, and Pup Groomer also has some more sticker packages that she's offering.
I think that's worth a quick $20.
Yeah.
So then
Oh,
we
yeah,
have
at least.
these. Want to leave
Oh,
That's
Scientology?
easily
Yeah.
worth $20.
Definitely.
Yes.
Let's see.
Nice.
That's
I
my
could stick
favorite.
those
Thanks,
up all
Pop.
over
She
the
knows
schools
that I
here.
like
Oh
that
my
one so
God.
much.
Yeah. All over the trains, the CTA station.
Chichikana says to raise her bid to $40.
Nice. Thank you,
Ooh.
Chichikana.
Ooh.
Nice.
What was that on?
For the labyrinth.
Labyrinth painting. Mhm.
Mhm.
She said 40.
40 for the labyrinth. Yep.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, and we got 75 for the Ridge wallets from Super Pup, Erica.
Nice.
so much.
Thank you, Super Pup.
All right, I'm just trying to keep everything going as we do. And we have another. Here is the next page. These have the QR code on them, so you can scan it from your phone. Next grouping of stickers that's from Pup
those.
Groomer.
QR
And
codes are
make sure.
It'd be amazing if those
for
just
people.
started popping up all over the place.
And here's
Right.
the
Just
next page.
seriously.
Cool. Ready.
So
Okay, yeah.
if you want those folks,
Sunflowers.
put your bid in there. So let's see. Okay. And the way this works, folks, is when you make your bid, if you are the winning bidder on it, you're just going to go to Nance's Linktree page, which is linked in both the comment and it is scrolling at the bottom of the screen here. You'll make the donation to the Linktree page as per your bidding offer on them. Take a screenshot of the confirmation of your payment, email it to me, and my email address is going in at the bottom here, and I will forward it to folks if it's not something that I've offered. I will forward it out to them so that they know, and then they will ship it out to you from their location. So that's how this works on these. So as we're coming up on 3 hours here, let's start getting ready to wind down here. It's been amazing so far.
Yes, definitely.
Sister Steph, do you have any parting words for us?
No, I just bless everybody for being here, and I'll see Father Bendover later on this week. We're going to go bless a bingo game at a trailer park, and
Always an amazing time.
I have some a couple of new parodies coming out this week. Not as Sister Steph. I'm going to be trolling a troll, you might say, on my
Sounds
channel.
Like
I've
Sounds like
got a
fun.
new. I came up with a new character, so. But thank you, everybody. The generosity of this community is great, and it's such a honor to be a part of it. Thank you.
All right. Mona, what about you? Any parting thoughts from you?
Well, we need to just keep on keeping on to get Nancy out of her
Lorraine W. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Out of her sticky situation, out of her boob gate. And we'll definitely just keep working at it. Farrell Cheryl, I need to speak with you at some point this week for some Florida stuff.
Yes.
And Dusty Soda, thank you very much for that Mace Kingsley review. Sir Crepitus, it's always a pleasure. Marilyn, love to see you. And Sister Steph and Clearwater Boob Chad. Father Bendover, thank you so much for hosting us.
Oh, absolutely. I'm trying. We're up to $80 on the Ridge wallet. That caught me off.
Nice. Awesome.
All right.
Thank you, Mona, for being here. Like I said, most folks don't realize the things that you're doing, and I will continue to blast it to the world. You're one of the most unsung people in the fight against Scientology, and we appreciate you so much for what you've done. Oh, now we got to get to.
Oh, Super Pup wants to know what the bid is on the Ridge wallets. I think because he said
$80 and
sorry, I got lost. How do we know we won an item?
I'm going to announce them at the just before the end of the stream here.
Okay.
And Tennessee Treasure Hunter is currently the high bidder at $80.
All right.
So,
Okay.
Dusty, what do you got to say? You got 15 seconds.
I'm planning on doing some squirreling this week with Sister Farrell Cheryl.
Okay,
We're going to
thank you very
go
much.
out on the boat, and then we're going to go to the beach, and we're planning on docking in downtown, and we're going to go squirreling too. So Wednesday, check us out.
Awesome, and CC just
CC
made
says
a bid of
$90. Yep.
So, all right, Sister Lilith, what have you got to say for us?
Well, what I have to say is you all better behave and donating. Thank you. Keep donating, please, and let's help our sister Nancy out of this predicament with the smutty-tologists. Keep shining your orbs and just stay graceful and beautiful and lovely. Hey, women.
And Casillas just bid $30 on the package from Pup Groomer.
Nice.
Let's see. And if one of them can put in the link to Nance Drew's actual YouTube channel. So let's see. Okay, there, and everybody did. Okay.
Okay. I just put at Nance Drew.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. It's at Nance Drew. There you go.
Parting thoughts.
Right. Oh, look at that.
So Crepitus?
All right. Yeah, I just wanted to thank everybody for being here, and thank you so much for your generosity. And I echo what Farrell Cheryl said. This is about Nance. This is about getting her the help that she needs. And, just because the bidding is ending doesn't mean that you still can't donate. Her attorney needs to retain her ASAP. So this is kind of an emergency. So,
yeah,
feel free to keep donating after this is over. And I really appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Absolutely. Nance, let's hear from
No, I'm overwhelmed by again the love in the community and the support that I see here. Like I said, I shouldn't be shocked every time I come on to one of these with Marilyn or now Poe. And I just love you all. Thank you for supporting this fight against Scientology. We're all in it together, whether there's a little drama or not, I just like to keep that to the side and just focus on the prize. We want to take down the tax exempt status of Scientology. That's the way they'll go down. I'm going to keep fighting to the end. This will not stop me. This enrages me even more. So yeah, my heart is in this 200%. Like, I'm in, full in.
Love you.
All
Nance.
right. Well, I'm going to read off how we're doing on the auction so far. We just went up to $100 on the wallets from Tennessee Treasure Hunter. Cat Ocean got the Kids Can't Consent painting with a bid of $30. As it stands right now, the Labyrinth painting is Chichicano, $40. The plants painting, let me make sure we didn't have any further ones on that one, is $60, and Susan P. Defender of Gems is coming in at $75 for the slingshot.
Yeah.
Make sure we're not missing any while I'm reading them. The Lavender Thetan is $110. Denise H is the winner of that.
Yay.
The
Congratulations.
Gray Thetan is $50. Catherine Miller. And the Goldenrod is Indigo Twin at $71.
Yay.
Rodney, $200, and that's Joel McCoy.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah. Joel took a particular liking to that, huh?
I guess so.
Keychain is Ann Casillas, $125.
Nice.
The,
I love that keychain.
We already went over
I'll make you one.
the package
Oh.
of
Love it.
gifts from Dusty is $50. That's Ann Casillas. The Ridge wallet is $100, and that's Tennessee Treasure Hunter.
Yes.
The Pup Groomer pack is $30, and that's Ann Casillas. And Ann, you have been
Ann.
amazing tonight with all of the donations that you've made. Thank you so very much.
Thank you,
Thank you to
Ed.
everyone
Boys.
who's been here. It
Yeah.
has been another great night. I know that we had a lot of fun and we did a lot of jokes, but this is actually a very serious matter, folks. Nance is being pretty much railroaded over one of the most stupid things I've ever seen in my life. You have a city that is literally is drowning in crime. The homicide rate is the highest it's been in I don't know how long in this city, but yet they have time to send 2, 3, 4, 5 officers down to arrest a woman because one of her breasts brushed a guy.
For a disabled woman who has had multiple surgeries that are in her mid 40s and he is in his early to mid 20s. Hello. This was ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Let's see the squirrel card. Okay, let me get to that one real quick. I forgot about that one.
I forget you got that one.
The squirrel card. I believe that was Mrs. Crepitus at $100 on that one.
I
apologies.
wasn't sure if she got outbid or not, so I'm just double checking.
We got so many daggone things. It's hard to keep on top of all of it. But
Oh, did you see?
I'm so impressed.
Defender of Gems wants to know if they can pay in the morning because they need to have their daughter help with the screenshot
that's fine.
of
That's
the
absolutely
payment
fine.
Yeah.
and the email and all that. Yeah.
And folks, you see, even with all of the dissension, the division that's going on within the community, we come together because we support each other.
Yes.
We look out for each other because we are family. You are family. You are part of this. Just because you're not on screen, you're not on YouTube with your own channel, just because you're not out there protesting at the orgs doesn't mean you are not part of this. Clicking the like button, being part of the chat, being part of this all together, you are part of the SPTV family. And we all need to stick together because our goal is shutting down Scientology. And it shows you what they're willing to do. Because this isn't about prosecuting Nance. This is about trying to bleed her dry financially.
Exactly.
That's what this is about. All right. And we're showing them that we are coming together as a community, and you're not going to do that. We have to keep the fight up. We have to keep the fight strong. We have to go after them, take their tax exempt status from them. We have to show them you will not break us. You will not silence us. You will not stop us.
Because we stand tall.
I'm muting, I swear to God. But,
I could do away with that song.
but the thing is, folks, is that beyond the comedy, beyond everything else, we are a community. We support each other. We only grow as we go through this. And each and every hurdle that we have to go over makes us stronger as a community, as a family, as a call to action against one of the most evil cults there has ever been.
That's right.
So thank you so very much. Just because this live stream is ending does not mean that you can't donate anymore.
Sir
I just put
Crepitus.
the link in there. It's at the bottom of the screen. And folks, Nance is one of those people that she's not going to be silent. She's going to keep going at this. So we need to show her that support, show her that we do care as a community.
Yeah.
And as always, folks, remember, life is short. You get one shot and you need to make it count.